Good evening, adventurers, and welcome back to camp.
Welcome. Who would like to give a very depressing recap?
Oh, I got you. Well, it started off. We were in the room with the beds, and we just kind of waited until the show started, and then it started. We were led into the arena, which it was pretty cool. It was a very big arena. There's these spotlights, but I knew, as Dontar, of course, knew, as he would always know, because he's all-knowing, that there would be a real battle rather than a music battle. And so he was ready. He goes in with his drums. The rest of the people are getting their instruments ready, all strumming their electric guitars and things. And then suddenly there's this horde of goblins and bugbears across the way. Everyone kind of looks at each other all confused, starts playing music, and then they start charging us. They catapult one of them at us. And then he attacks us, and we're like, oh, this is a battle!
Hey, remember, they're not goblins, they were godlins.
Oh,
Yes,
they were.
important distinction.
So we had a big battle, and we ended up winning by the thinnest of thin hairs. It was insanely close. Donfer actually got killed in the battle.
Yep.
And a couple others got knocked out, and it was a very intense battle. We didn't realize it was going to be so intense, but we are here. Part of us, or most of us, are alive. Ta-da.
Yep, everybody in the party except Dontar has died. Or vice versa. Dontar has died.
Yes, I moved on.
When the secret was to die.
I have a question about the contract.
Yes.
Did it say how many how many band members we were allowed to have max?
Nope.
Okay.
There's no minimum or maximum requirement.
Sounds good.
Time to start an army.
Those kids. We should have the kids in our band because we know they're going to die if they lose.
I mean, they signed up as a separate band. I don't know if that would work.
We can always try.
We could.
On the way back through the tunnels, when you were being escorted out of the arena, as a reminder, Kyrak was given a note by the elves that were passing along the way, who you've known to be the resident band.
They were talking about a way to get out of here. Which doesn't say good things, is that if we win, we're still going to want to get out of here.
Which you were given this mysterious note. Let me just go ahead and allow that to be shown to the players. Mysterious note from Ray. If you wanted to reread over that in their...
I'll reread it. For many years, my siblings and I have been working and playing, air quotes, in this style and had enough of this tyrant who had tricked them into doing his bidding. This had not been the first battle of the bands. It is a lie. We can no longer be force-fed. We ask you to proceed through the remaining rounds so that you must face off against us. Then once we are joined together in the arena, revolt against Thabar and escape the arena. Please, will those of Skid come together and fight with us? Your music is so powerful, so must its members. After your second round, give your answer with a nod, yes or no, when our eyes meet. If no, I only wish mercy upon you.
Ray.
Yep. Oh, right. Yeah, it says Ray at the bottom of it.
Yeah, Ray. Signed by Ray. She is the only female elf of that trio of elves.
Well, I mean, might as well if we get to that point.
But our music is so powerful, must its members.
Yeah, I don't know. That seems like some flawed logic. Did you see it? We could even kill some goblins.
That's true. We had trouble with goblins.
I will remind you, they were godlins.
That's true. They're definitely souped up on some kind of narcotic.
They cracked a bunch of tubes before their tunnel and sniffed it up.
Goblins are crazy, dude.
But this is immediately after you've been escorted to your room and the door's been shut and everyone's settled down for the evening. At least if you are settled down, I don't know how people feel after that recent incident.
Karak
think we
is
spent the-
questioning his mortality.
I guess Ivy's just laying on her bed, staring at the ceiling.
Gultar's just looking down, sitting at the edge of his bed.
Karak's probably being visited by his mom in his dream. Being like, come back for dinner!
Well, people are just being sad about everything. While you were settling down, you hear a knock again.
I'll get it.
Nobody's home.
You can't say that, you dummy.
Oh.
I go and I open the door.
The door is locked. You can't open it.
The knock came from the stone. I'm pretty sure.
Yep, you hear the knock again, and immediately afterwards you see the stone push up and tear it.
Oh, I thought you meant on the door.
Silly. You just hear a knock. She emerges and asks, I heard your music and shouting. What happened?
We fought. Ugh. We fought.
You fought?
Mm-hmm.
Quite literally.
She looks slightly confused by this. Like, don't you mean played music? You won the battle, right?
Yeah, no, it's a
not a-
literal battle.
It's not a battle of music. It is a battle of arms.
Arms?
Weapons, as he holds up his battle axe. His battle base.
Or arms. Karak holds up his arm and it crackles with lightning.
Tara's like, oh, I have arms. I have a pointy sword. It's very, very small. But it fits me.
Yes. It's a battle of those arms. A battle where you must kill or be killed.
Oh. Well, I'm sure I can win. And plus, my brother's really strong, too.
Karak's just grimacing.
For the god's sake, I hope so.
Say, do you know if you guys can join bands, like mid stuff?
I don't know. I couldn't read the paper that I signed. My brother couldn't read anything either, so I'm not sure. Maybe a creature or a guard, or maybe that nice lady can go and tell you how to do it.
Ivy,
Yeah, that one, Ivy.
Yes.
can you look at the contract and see if there's anything about joining bands together?
Do I have a copy?
You do.
Ah. I'll look for that. Is there anything prohibiting it or allowing it specifically?
There's nothing stating that you are able to go and join up with a band already. It just states that you must join with your band to compete in this competition.
Well, I guess we could just say that you guys are our band now.
Is there
Could
any?
say you guys are part of our bands.
Would there be any other wording that might say otherwise?
Give me an intelligence roll or an investigation.
I believe in you, Ivy.
Can I do insight?
Sure.
Insight the words on the paper.
You can't make out any loopholes stating otherwise for or against your questioning of this contract. As far as you know, that you're in it with your people you signed up with.
We could try it at least. I don't see anything that says otherwise.
Aren't there 5 of you?
Yeah,
One has been taken away.
Where'd he go?
I think he died. I don't know. I was delirious at the time. I was also dying.
Ivy just
See
rolls
ya.
over.
Oh. Well, I heard the elfish music. It's very pretty. And I think I'm gonna go back to my brother and talk about this, and maybe I'll come back and we can be a band together. Or a family. But if not, we can just be a band.
Kyrak clutches his heart.
Ivy just,
So
as she's
so
facing
it
the
is-
wall now, starts crying and holding her stomach.
Ugh.
Gultard will like shed a single masculine tear.
It rolls into your pecs. They glisten.
Oh no, his pecs always glisten.
It glistens extra.
It glistens with a salty tear of sadness. But I'm going to leave. Bye-bye. And she now burrows back through the hole and pulls the rock over very difficultly for herself and covers the hole where she came through.
I wish I could be so carefree about this whole thing.
That's what you get for being old. You're giving in to the man.
Not old. I guess I'm kind of old. I'm not young.
You've also seen what happens.
Yeah, it's
Yes. I wish not for that for the little kids.
true. If we can protect them, then we should.
They could stay in the back with me.
I think that would be a good idea.
Let's just hope that it's not as bad as last time, because you were in danger last.
We didn't advance when we were supposed to.
That's true.
Just to double check, everybody leveled, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, wait, what level are we supposed to be?
4.
4.
Okay.
During this time, I would implore that you do. Maybe you can give yourself a moment before proceeding forward. But as you're talking about how to help these children and make sure that they're safe, you see a glow coming from this bed.
The bed is glowing.
Wait,
And it
for
glows-
which bed?
From this bed,
Whoa.
bottom left. And it intensifies, it gets brighter and brighter. And you can see smoke coming from the center of the sheets.
Who lit the bed on fire?
It wasn't me. I know no magics.
After you say that, a flame engulfs the bed. It gets brighter and brighter until you can't see anything.
Move the other bed away from it. I start pushing this bed away from the burning bed.
As you approach, you can tell that the flames actually don't have a heat against you.
Not like I could feel it anyway.
You
And
can
a
probably
blinding.
still feel heat.
I guess it's fine.
Either way, after that, the blinding flash happens, and you're able to see a body laying down restfully on the bed. Dantar.
Oh! Kyrak goes over and checks his pulse.
There's a pulse. You can tell that he's breathing, but he's in a deep, deep sleep.
Oh, well. This changes things, I guess.
I shall hug him in the morning.
when you go to see his pulse, you see that there's a piece of paper in his hand.
Kyrak takes a look at it.
With this piece of paper, get it pulled up. You'd be able to go and read it, Kyrak.
Oh, wow. It's.
Then that it is up to you if you want to share this note.
He just puts his hand on his forehead.
Is there a problem?
No, it's just my mom. He uggs into the bed.
What did your mother say?
She brought him back because she wants him to keep doing what he's doing.
What's that? Playing music?
killing things. She wants me to do it too. It's a family tradition.
You just hear Gultard lightly chuckle.
Karak rolls his eyes.
Mothers, you can't pick them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to read a note, I've made it available for the players.
Yeah, they can read it.
It doesn't necessarily mean she wants you to kill things.
Oh no, she does. Karak knows his mom. It's a big part of his backstory.
I guess it's true.
The whole deal is that he's rebelling against his parents by being a good person. Like an old teen rebel.
Just going opposite way.
Actually,
To help.
his parents are actually pretty good parents, but they just want him to sacrifice humans.
Well, it's a good thing I'm not human.
I mean, anything with intelligence, yeah.
Or pulse.
Yeah, pretty much. Animals.
I'm gonna see if I can wake him up.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
Since I leveled, I got a spell slot. So I'm gonna give him a healing spell.
Okay.
What level are we?
Level 4 or 3? We're level 4.
Okay, to make sure.
9 health.
Alright. Okay. What do you do? Hot. Okay.
I just run my hand across his chest and heal him. Just pump him full of healing magic.
Oh, you're able to go and see that his breathing steadied a little bit more, and so he looks healthier.
But he's not gonna wake up.
No, he's not gonna wake up.
He's
Yeah, at
been
least-
Wake me up inside.
Can't wake up.
Well, he
Wake
won't,
on time.
Save me!
he won't die in the middle of the night.
Nope, and Donter just lays there restfully, not moving at all, sleeping. Being a good Dontar.
I don't like that my mom's watching this. My dad's probably watching too. Ugh.
How does that make you feel?
Karak's in angst mode now.
I mean, as long as they don't show my dad, I don't really care.
Oh yeah, no, your dad would kill you.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know how my parents would feel about this.
You know your parents very well.
Yes and no. Backstory wise, not really, but character wise, he would. He's never been on bad terms.
My parents wouldn't care.
What? A ghost is talking! There's a ghost!
Is the mirror talking again?
Antar sits up, looks around, because they died in a house fire.
Did you light it?
No.
Wait,
Maybe.
did Donter actually wake up this time?
That's beside the point.
Give me a d20, David.
What?
Give me a d20.
We're saying if you actually woke up to say this.
Oh, come on. Of course I did. Why wouldn't I?
You just
You said you're in a deep sleep.
resurrected.
I just got pumped full of healing magic, man.
Well,
you
didn't
just
wake up.
crossed the
Being
river
tired.
Styx.
You met my mom and dad.
Okay, maybe he doesn't sit up. He just opens his eyes and says that.
Words just leave his mouth, and people are confused.
Is he sleep talking?
He rolls over and smacks his lips.
I'm not sleep talking, man.
He's in a deep trance.
I'm just.
He changes beds.
Eric moves away.
He switches beds and what does he have that he could use as earplugs for the night?
Doesn't he have a tail?
He stuffed his tail in his ear.
I have an idea. Comes over here. Takes some of the stuffing out of the pillows.
You notice that the stuffing is feathers.
Ha!
Oh,
Ouch.
I'll be fine, just as long as he doesn't keep talking all night.
He puts the stuffing back in.
You've
And-
ruined a good pillow.
Carrick
now-
takes the pillow and extra ruins it just because he hates the people who own this place. And then
Yeah,
steals
there's-
this pillow and uses it.
He crispens the pillow with lightning.
Yes.
A charred pillow remains with feathers scattered about the room, and a Dontar with eyes wide open and words leaving his mouth.
What's going on over there, David?
Oh, nothing. Don't worry about
He's restless. Okay, he just got resurrected.
it. His eyes just open. He says a couple things, then he closes his eyes and goes back to sleep.
It's good.
As I said, I shall hug him in the morning. I go to sleep.
Sounds like a
Mm,
long
well-
rest moment.
Yeah, if there's nothing else, the party will just settle down and fall asleep and into the night. And if you listen closely, you're still able to go and hear soft, sad music played throughout the halls. You don't hear the crowd anymore as they've all left. You're able to go and hear the sad music.
Maybe we should write a song about how this is a big scam and everybody's watching prisoners kill each
Nah, that doesn't sound catchy.
We could call it Gladiator.
No, I didn't see it.
Ah,
That's catchy.
there you go. And then add some, some ironic humor in there, some sarcasm. I'll get to writing the lyrics.
I assume we're talking about this in the morning after we all take our long rest.
Oh yeah, I forget.
You can talk about it in the evening if you want to.
I guess Kyrak just mentions it as they're starting to fall asleep, and then goes to sleep.
Coulthard's tired. He's been hacked and slashed at all afternoon. He's ready to go to
Just
bed.
Gultard?
You forget he gains resistance to damage, which means
That's
he took
true.
double the hits.
He
It's
did take
true.
quite a lot of hits.
I took more hits than I probably ever should have.
Probably.
I mean, I think everybody did.
You fought valiantly.
I'm just saying, for somebody with 12 health at level 4,
Oof.
You rolled your health.
of course I rolled my health. Why wouldn't I?
I don't
You're
know.
crazy.
I roll my health with -2 con. Why wouldn't I do that?
Oh.
I don't know why you just didn't get
Do you get like a D6 or something?
I have D8.
But
God,
mine
you-
is 2.
So the absolute max health you're ever gonna gain per level up is 6.
And so far,
Yeah,
it's been
Please
a
at
lot
least
less.
tell me. Please at least tell me that you upgraded your con with the level up.
Of course not. I upgraded my charisma because it's not my casting
Oh.
stat.
If he rolls a 1, he gets -1 to his level up.
It's a minimum of 1, but yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
Honestly, I
have
think
to
it'd be
protect
funnier
the
if I could just
squishy.
have 0.
0 con?
No, 0 health per level.
Oh.
We have to protect the squishy. We have to protect the squishy.
It would be so funny if I had 6 health right now because I kept rolling 1s or 2s with a
Ugh.
-2. Anyway,
I've got +4.
nice. And you died.
Oh, I mean, I had. Whatever. We're level 3s, right?
4.
Oh, you were level 4s during the battle?
Oh, we were level 3 during the battle, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Level
so
3 during the
level after. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, I guess we just sleep through the night, or the day, I should say.
You sleep through the day. Everyone will be at full health.
Woo, 57. 57 to 12.
Does anybody
Yes.
remember if I'm gonna look up at the rolls to see if I rolled. It doesn't look like I rolled my health.
You might
So I
have.
think I had 21 last time. I just don't think I increased it.
I had 11 last time, and I rolled a 2.
I never rolled
I'm going to roll now.
by the average.
Roll to
Yeah, Kyrak and Gultard never rolled, it looks like.
Oh,
Nice.
hey,
That's nice.
that's pretty good.
That's nice.
Very nice.
It's possible I didn't level up Dontar because I thought he was just dead.
Well, if you want to take the moment, I
check.
will inform you that there won't be combat for a bit, so you can take that time.
And unless you choose a
Alright.
feat, it's not a very big level up.
I chose an easy feat. I chose tough,
Tough is a good one.
especially for melees.
Yeah.
'Cause that's what you needed to live even more longer.
People are gonna have to deal 114 damage to KO me,
Unless it's psychic.
unless it's psychic, which in that case is just 57.
Just 57.
Okay, only just.
Barbs are so good, man.
Yeah, no, it's horrifying. The barbarians.
I miss my barb.
Gibberb.
I gotta say,
I wish I could
he-
play Sarah Soliot with you guys. Oh, that bard was so much fun.
And LP.
Is he a 5th edition character?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I guess you'll have to.
Ooh, that would be so much fun.
But you awake. Whomever awakes first. It's not necessarily dark, but it's not necessarily light in the room. It's maintained its same dimness as it was, but it doesn't seem dreary at all. It does just green.
It's
a green.
green?
Room. Yeah, your rooms are painted with the walls green.
Oh, I thought you were saying like the fire was green.
Oh no, the fire was fire.
Okay.
It was hellfire.
I make them brighter.
You make the fire brighter and the torches light up.
Cool.
Uh,
I think we all wake up to extremely bright lights in the room.
Dontar awakes too.
Oh. What the?
Hey,
Well,
He's
to
awake.
Dontar and Gultard being up, he's gonna run over and bear hug Dontar and lift him off the ground.
he has the class to bear hug you.
It just grabs me off the bed, lifts me up into a bear hug.
This hairy thing grips you. You don't know what's happening.
No! Never go!
A bear is attacking.
A very short bear is attacking. After a minute, he'll put him back down.
Kyrak
Oh.
offers a handshake
I was
rather than a hug.
I was trying to break the hug early. Oh,
Give me a dexterity roll.
Oh, I meant to do strength. Oh,
He let you go.
Oh, you want to match me in strength, friend?
no, there's no way. But
I mean,
That's right.
officially it's a grapple, right?
yeah, that'd be a grapple. All right. Well. Oh. Looking around.
So, did you meet my parents?
Who?
The one with the big stupid horns, the red one, and the one without the big stupid horns, who looked a lot like a normal person.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, you just remember falling to the ground and then waking up.
Apparently, you must have gone to the abyss in the afterlife, so maybe think about that. Some people like it.
That would have been better than here.
Honestly, though, he folds his arm. For once, I can agree with you.
You're weird.
Amidst your happy reunion to see your friend, you hear the lock on the door unclick.
Click as an unlock or click as in lock?
Unlock.
Click is an unlock. I'll turn.
And you see Nadine walk in, the lavish tray of food and a giant jug of water.
Wow.
Uh,
Food.
The food on the that she brings in on a silver platter is fruit, abundant, with its stems and seeds taken out to pre-cut for you. Nothing brown or gross or even rotten.
Makes his way over to Ivy.
Ivy starts doing She starts speaking under her breath and moving her hands around, starting a ritual.
Oh.
I don't have control over my character.
Oh, well, let me fix that for you. Maybe.
Do I understand what she's doing?
She's done it every time, just detect poison and disease.
Oh. I mean, he was going to ask you a question, but I guess he can't now.
There you go. You should be able to.
I think she can answer like a question as long as you're not taking her out of the ritual.
Should we
as-
ask her about the kids?
As Nadine places the tray on the table, you hear footsteps come to the doorway, and you see a man walk.
Ivy nods at the man for Ghoultart.
Okay.
The man that walks.
Go ahead.
Where's the man? I see no man.
Okay.
Just give him like. There he is.
Ooh, that's a scary man.
No, he walks in there. He's not carrying weapons. But he's a tall, thin man. He doesn't have any hair, but he is dressed with combat and ready to go for something, anything that could happen. But when he smiles, you're able to go see that he has all of his teeth, except for one tooth. It has a gem in place of what a tooth should be.
A gold tooth, but gem.
Yeah, it's a gem tooth.
An emerald tooth.
Sounds very fragile.
It's very clear and white and sparkly, so you can only assume it's a very.
It's probably a diamond tooth.
Anyway.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Go away.
With a fancy gesture, he twirls his hand and bows, and then he approaches or puts himself back up, facing you, and he says, "My name is Thabar Theater, and I welcome you and congratulate you for surviving the first round battle bands."
Oh, you're the one that got us. Oh wait. Oh no, you're the. Oh yeah. Okay, never mind.
Oh, great.
He's
Wow.
gone. Yeah.
Can we leave?
Alrighty.
Leave. But you signed a contract. You must finish this, and so that you must compete. Finish. You may leave if either A, you finish a contract, become a resident band, and finish that contract within itself, or B, fortunately you may find yourself dismembered or disemboweled in some way.
I do. Sir, may I ask you a question?
But of course, wouldn't your name?
My name would be Ghoultart.
He puts his hand to his heart, and he gives a slight nod.
I'll nod back.
Pete,
There are some...
Go ahead.
Sorry. You're
Go ahead and
gonna
ask your
stick
question.
Go for it. Okay. There are some kids down the hall that we would like to join up with. May we do so?
You mean the two rambunctious people who've been sitting in my chambers for the last 2 months waiting for this competition to compete?
Yes.
Thabar rubs his chin, and he turns his back to you, and he looks at the door, and he thinks for a moment. Then he looks back at you, and he points to where the chamber pot is, and he asks, just to the group, has anyone used that yet?
I would think we would have had to by now.
I
Yeah.
think a couple people have.
He then looks somewhat dissatisfied by that answer, and he nods. Very well. But no, unfortunately, you will not be able to go and join with the secondary band. It would go and throw off the roster and the bracket that has become about.
What if we do both fights for them?
Both fights.
Our fights and their fights.
No, we're good with just doing our fights.
Ivy
We don't need anybody else's.
Ivy stops her ritual for that. Yes, I agree. We could do their fight.
Oh, come on. You guys are serious right now. Just, no.
Ghoultart will look at you with a very stern look and nod like he is serious beyond all crap.
And he's going to do the same back to you. We signed a contract to do his bracket, points to Thabar, and that's what I want to do. I don't want to do anybody else's fights.
I mean, in the end, we're gonna have to fight whoever they fight anyway. If we get them out of the way early, then
Dontar, don't you just enjoy fighting? Why does it matter who it is now?
Dabar puts his hand to his chin and nods with every rebuttal each party member gives.
You're kind of outnumbered 4-1, friend.
I mean, think about it. We're gonna be killing them eventually, anyways.
Sadie
I
hasn't
agree
actually
that
said
we should
anything
be
yet.
fighting for other people. We almost died last time. I don't think we should double our chances of death.
Exactly. My point exactly.
But we're gonna fight them anyway.
No, we'll fight them when their time comes.
I will not fight them.
If the kids lose the battle, then we'll fight them. We'll fight whoever they fought. If they
Which will be immediately because those kids cannot fight.
It's not that big a deal.
Exactly.
So we're not going to fight more battles.
It'd be the same number.
I would like to fight more battles if it means the children do not have to.
Now, what you propose is a very interesting proposition. Normally, this has not happened before. However, if I were able to go on even the odds for you, would you then consider to change your mind? Granted, the majority of your party's already gone and voted against you for that.
What would the odds be changed to?
I would go and provide you each weapon calibrated for you to go and have the best advantage for you as possible. As I imagine, not every one of you may be able to go and wield, say, a halberd or a giant longsword that requires 2 hands and is 30 feet long. Just this isn't an object that I do have. I'm not saying it's just more of an exasperation of such and so on.
Gultard thinks to himself he totally has that weapon. He thinks to himself, though.
Did he say he offered everyone a special weapon just for them?
I would offer you each a weapon that will go and help give you the best advantage for you to go and fight against your opponents.
Ivy sort of raises her hand a little bit. I'm not good with any sort of weapons, sir. I've not trained.
Either.
Or you a caster, perhaps?
Yes, both of us are.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Change thing a bit. If I were to go and research, review my inventory of personal collections and treasures, if I find something that could agree with you casters, would you still like to go and take on the task of extra fights?
Very much so.
Yes.
What would the extra fights be? Like, would it be every night, every 2 nights?
Well, technically you weren't supposed to be scheduled to go on until the following night. But if you're to go and take the place of the children, you shall go and be on this evening. And they shall go and proceed to not be in any matches, therefore fun.
Once
Did
a
the
day doesn't sound
children-
bad.
Have the children fought before?
They've been here for 2 months. They've barely done anything except ramble on with that ridiculous harmonica and trumpet and even the lyre.
I asked, did they fight before?
I don't take stock of the people who come here. I have people to go and find people for me. And he gestures to Nadine, and when he does that, she also wiggles her fingers, saying hello.
Ivy glares.
So does Kyrak too.
No, I mean, have the children, those 2, fought in the arena before?
No, because they're scheduled to fight tonight.
No, this will be their first time.
Correct. Tonight.
Oh. I thought they'd already proven themselves.
Please. You
No,
proved
no.
yourselves last night as you were the headliner. Along with the whole.
Well, when we do become your residential band, would we be allowed to leave the island?
But of course, you'd be going to have your set amount and allotted vacation days. You'll be able to go and have a holiday along the seaside if you like. You may go, but you will have to come back within a designated period to go and perform at my wish or within a scheduled time period. But most times they may have a feast or some sort of for friends and maybe even for myself, and I like to have a nice live music of some sort.
How long does the contract go for?
As long as it needs to. Previously, we had elves being my current contract. Granted that you have a longer life expectancy versus some of you lot, even those children. They have had an extended amount of time being my residential band.
Another question.
Yes.
What if somebody didn't actually sign the papers, but is here anyway?
He raises an eye.
What happens to them?
His face turns a little harder at, well, seeing that they are here and have perhaps already competed, hypothetically, if they're in this room, and he makes eye contact with each person in here, you will still have to go and compete with inside of it.
But if they haven't signed the contract and they haven't promised anything?
Oh. Nadine, do you remember your stamp that you gave these people? As he says that, he pulls out the stamp and wiggles it. That stamp there would make it so that you are not able to go and leave this island until either A, I break it for you, or B, you're dead.
What if we cut our hand off
You lose a hand.
and the stamp's gone?
Would you like to give it a try?
Honestly, I've been tempted.
Thabar throws a dagger at your feet.
I have a dagger. He takes it anyways.
This dagger is rusted.
Better.
I think we'll take our chances in the arena.
Very well.
But yes, I guess my friends, accomplices, have outvoted me, so we'll take the advantage and do the extra fights. Rolling his eyes the whole time he says that.
Just imagine his eyes just.
Very long eye roll.
I'd imagine they'd be like googly eyes just rotating in his...
like a washing machine. I mean, hey, I'm not going to say no to magical stuff.
Very well. If you three who are able to go and wield the weapon, is there anything of preference that you might like?
You have any steel knuckles?
More of a melee type, I can look into that, perhaps.
Preferably magical.
Looking at Nadine, he snaps his fingers at her, and she pulls out a parchment with a pen.
What's this?
Taking notes if you want to.
Oh, sorry. I thought it was another contract.
Contract. You already signed yours, hypothetically. But with that, she's gonna go and look for something punchable for you. Anything else? He points to Goldhard. You. Is there an axe you might want to wield? A club of some sort. Maybe, I don't know, a small child's leg, if you like that.
Dante laughs.
Trent, are you there?
Preferably a battle axe. I forget, I was in mute because my mom has been texting us.
Simple enough to find an axe for you. And you? And he points to Sadie.
I mean, I use a quarterstaff.
Well, maybe I'll be able to go and find something with a nice point on it for you.
Now that's
But with you two, I'd be able to go and find something magical to go and maybe enhance your abilities. But I hope you enjoy your meal, fresh fruit, and this lovely glass of... Oh, I shouldn't call it glass, more of a pitcher. Pitcher of fresh...
Thank you, sir.
He spins in a 720-degree turn, so he spins around, faces you twice, and then he bows. With that, I shall bid you a good day, morning, evening, and good night, as I shall not see you again until the following morning. And then he starts making his way out of the room, and Nadine stops at the doorway. Her stamp that she had in her hand, she presses against the door. You're able to go and see that same imprinted mark that's on your body, just left there. And then she shuts the door and locks it.
Great. You guys have gotten us into more trouble now.
I mean, I think we're getting items to make the rest of the fights easier.
And
I'm willing
isn't
to
this
fight
what
more.
you wanted at the very beginning? You were saying, let's fight, let's fight, let's fight.
Hey, you
I
still
said
get the
let's
money.
fight for money.
You'll get the money in the end. Plus, you'll have a higher chance of getting it now that we got this special equipment.
No, we have a higher chance of dying.
It's an investment.
Ugh.
I'm just happy the kids will be safe.
What happened after I passed out last night?
It's kind of a blur to me as well.
Me and
You said I
whoever
was
else.
Davis.
Who else was up? Gultard? Me and Gultard
Gultard.
finished it?
I think
Oh, Sadie
technically
was alive.
Kayak was conscious. Oh yeah, Sadie was alive.
Gultard carried Kyrek back to the room.
Oh, that's right. He got back up and then got knocked back down if I recall.
Yeah.
I got knocked out, and then with like parting words, because DM was nice, our lovely Ivy got me up again.
Yeah.
I went, helped kill the final thing, and then carried you to the room.
Okay, so we killed all the goblins and the bugbears?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness.
All but one
Godlings.
goblin.
They were godlings.
The ones that we didn't finish off, but at the end, the arena officials finished off.
Yes.
Oh, they killed them?
Yes, so losing means death, whether you surrender or not.
Ah, well, good thing I convinced you to actually fight then, didn't I?
Which is the same reason why we decided to help the kids.
Well, I guess that makes sense. I don't care about them.
I mean, that much was obvious.
You know that, but
But you will care about the shiny new brass knuckles you're getting.
steel, I asked for steel.
My apologies.
Breast resonates better.
That's fine. He plops back onto his bed, arms behind his head. Guess we wait for tonight's battle then, huh?
Yep.
Well, I'm going to eat if anyone else wants to eat.
I guess.
Yeah, at this point, I'm pretty sure they will not drug us in any form or fashion.
I'm still miffed that my mom's watching.
Your mom's watching?
She's watching this whole thing, and my dad probably so proud that I killed some goblins.
You said they were like some horned people in the abyss or something?
Yeah, they're demons. Or my dad's a demon. My mom just going with the flow.
She goes to the flow. Okay.
They actually sent you back.
Mm-hmm.
What?
You died.
I what?
Yeah, like I said, you went to the abyss and met my parents.
He starts patting himself down. He's like, I don't feel dead.
His mother sent you back to us. She liked what you were doing.
I thought you were a good influence on me.
That I am. He just gives you an evil grin.
Karak just shakes his head and looks away.
Picks up
Gultard does the same.
some fruit and goes back to his bed.
Sadie, how are you feeling?
Bright as rain.
He'll bring the plate over to you two, so that you two can get some food.
Karak will meander over and grab some and go back.
Ivy will take something small.
You're able to go and find a range of apples, grapes, pears, even this strange yellow thing with very sharp green leaves on the top of it.
Pineapple?
That's what it's called, yeah.
Why would you give us a bare pineapple? Those are hard to eat.
I know it's cut.
That's not okay.
The fruit's still yellow on the inside.
Yeah, they was cut and everything was cored, I believe.
Everything's ready for you to eat, so you don't have to go and do any preparation work.
Wow, how nice.
She'll take some pears.
Pears.
Gultard will take an apple, a pear, and a piece of the pineapple.
I don't plan on losing this fight.
None of us do, I don't think.
So instead of playing music, looking around the room, we should probably prepare tactics instead.
I mean,
I
I
think
think a
we-
healthy combination of both, because the goblins were still playing music while attacking us.
Looks like they were just
Yes.
having fun.
Well, getting the crowd on our side is fairly important too. If the crowd boos us enough, you don't know what the arena people are gonna do.
Yes, that's a good point, I guess.
It's not like it's a challenge to play music while fighting.
Not
All right,
really.
I think I have an idea. You have your electric guitar, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have your battle bass.
Yes.
But you're gonna get a new axe now, aren't you?
The battle bass is a battle axe. It's just got
Strings.
thick, heavy metal strums on it.
All right. And then you've got your dance lights. Hey, you know what you could do instead? He throws the accordion at you. That's Sadie. Use
Throws
you use that instead.
I guess I could try to use this.
If you don't want to, you can use the drums. I'll probably be out there punching things.
Just pretend they're faces of the drums. Punch to the beat.
Yeah.
Now you're thinking.
gotta play to everyone's strengths and weaknesses, I suppose.
It's real simple. You just take this big drum, you hit it with this big stick here, and just keep a steady beat.
You have no clue how drums work.
What are you talking about? Of course I do.
Also, Sadie did play the drums before you showed up.
Yep.
No. No, she didn't. No. That was me.
She is proficient in the drums.
I do know how to work the drums, unlike an accordion.
Well, I don't know how to use an accordion.
You hear a sad accordion sound come out of it as soon as Sadie puts it down.
Sadie, may I see the accordion?
Sure.
So
I'm gonna
I
start
get
playing.
chopped up.
I want to try to start playing the accordion.
Yeah, give us a roll. You're able to go and kind of make out how the accordion works. You're able to go and squeeze out noises and play with it a bit until you kind of understand how it works, and you're putting together tunes.
Okay.
Cool.
So
Okay.
Coulthard is starting to learn the accordion.
Just keep doing that. Just keep doing that. If you ever run out of anything to do, pull that out and just start going at it. Everyone will love it.
Doesn't really fit with us, though.
Of course not. They'll still love it.
Alrighty, I think we just wait around after this.
Yeah. Maybe a couple snippets of conversation pass by, but we wait until something happens.
Carrick will spend most of the time not storyboarding, I guess blueprinting lyrics for the song Gladiator that he
Oh, wait, something we should discuss. Tactics for battle. Like, what are we going to do if there's more of them than us? Just like the Horde.
I think we should try to get Gultard in the middle of them if we can.
I'm good at projectiles.
Hmm.
I can
I
move
can
that.
take a hit and keep on punching. It's about all I'm good at.
And I can help him take extra hits.
Should we
As
stay in range of the magic casters? Do you guys have any special spells that we need to worry about?
as you're discussing your strategy, you hear the lock on the door unlocking. And you see Ivy come in, but she's followed by this orc carrying a very big chest.
Nadine,
I-
or is there a copy in Ivy?
Sorry, it's Nadine, excuse me.
'Cause that would have
Listen,
got a
or-
whole lot scarier. Copies
You
of
just
us
see a
start
reflection
walking
of
in.
yourself come in.
Yeah.
Oof.
Ah, this looks promising.
It should be. It took a good while to find these, but I hope you enjoy what I've selected for you.
That's it.
She points her finger down, and the orc drops, or not drops, places the chest on the ground, and then he exits the room.
Are we all
Uh,
gonna go up and kind of look at the chest?
Dontar will
yeah.
throw it open if Nadine doesn't.
Yeah, Nadine actually is opening it for you, and she's gonna hand everything up to you. But since Dunter is the closest, or he started walking up anyway, she pulls out what looks like to be your steel knuckle you asked for, but there's only one. But there's also a blade attached to it.
Ooh.
This is better than what I asked for.
We've only had just one of these, so there isn't a mate to go with it. You still get your steel knuckle of some sort, but you get a little sharpness to it as well. And
Looks good.
she places it in your hand, but when she does, you notice that she doesn't touch it directly, and it's wrapped around cloth.
I touch it directly.
Nothing happens.
Oh. Do I have to attune?
No.
Well, it's
It's
just
not.
it's not even magic. Oh,
Well, a +1 weapon doesn't require attunement.
that's true. If it is, I don't know what it is yet.
Yeah, it's not all magic items require attunement.
All right. Well, I swing it around a couple times.
It feels good. It's light. You can feel the density behind it, and if you touch the blade, it is quite sharp. You notice that the knuckle part of it too, but each knuckle that rises around your finger, you're able to go and see a small point for the blade as well. There's a sharp edge lining all the way down it.
So, wait, where's the blade exactly on it? Is it like?
So if you were to hold it in your hand, the blade would extend out from where your pinky is and go out about 4 inches.
Okay, so it's like one blade.
Yes.
So it's almost like an assassin's blade,
No, almost.
except on my pinky instead of my wrist.
And I'll try to draw it out for you if it.
Oh, okay. I'm just trying to like picture this in my head.
Here, I'm looking up an image on Google Images for him.
Oh, he's got a drawing in the. Oh, so it's sort of like a dagger.
Yeah, it's your brass knuckles, but then you have a blade on the
Pointed
end.
down.
Oh, isn't that? Oh no, it's kind of like the karambit, right?
And then
Kinda.
you said it was like sorry, hold on, like pointy, like right here on the knuckles.
Yeah, so along the knuckle part, that's part of the blade. So the blade goes all the way from one side to the other.
So it's like
yeah, all the way down
it's
to the
a
Blade.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay.
marriage between a karambit and a punch and dagger.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's pretty cool.
I mean, my other fist will still be regular punching, but this one's gonna be extra nice.
It's a nasty one.
I can still get my abilities from it as well. It counts as a monk weapon, right?
Yes, it will.
Okay.
Your damage will be 1d6 piercing. Or slashing, I guess.
Okay. I don't know why that's not much of an improvement, but thanks.
You know what? I'll make it a 2d6.
Well, if it's a monk weapon, it also scales with your martial arts damage.
That's true.
It's a pretty good starting damage.
Can use dexterity. Well, martial arts.
Yes. If you want, you could also make it as a bludgeoning or as a slashing, so you can take your pick if you wanted. As for, let's see who's next in line. We'll go Kyrak. She pulls out a necklace for you.
He takes it and looks at it.
When you examine it, you're able to go and see that it is a gold chain with a ruby emerald dangling from it as well.
What is it?
This is a necklace of fireballs.
Oh.
It's an actual weapon if you want to look it up.
Yes, I know of these.
Very dangerous item.
Yeah, extremely dangerous.
I have been informed that you may have to attune to it, so that's just quickening up on that. We plan to use it soon.
Okay. Should I roll how many beads are hanging from?
How many beads?
Yeah, it has a certain number of limits, times that you can use it, and the normal roll to determine is 1d6.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Oof.
Yeah, it's okay.
5 bees. Ain't bad. You got 5 fireballs.
Level 3 fireballs, so it's not a
Wait,
big.
isn't one of them level 5?
All of them
Um,
are.
Yeah, they're all
All of
just
them are level
three.
5?
The bead
No.
detonates as a 3rd level fireball spell.
Yeah, they're all level 3.
What I'm saying isn't one of them supposed to be a bigger one?
Not that I'm reading, no.
I'll allow one to be bigger. So you can have a
Oh, hey.
level 6 and then 2 level 5.
Oh, you can hurl the multiple beads or even the whole necklace as one action. When you do so, increase the level of the fireball by 1 for each bead beyond the first.
That's what
There
it
you go.
was.
Oh, so does this necklace of fireballs, it doesn't say anything about the beads exploding if you take fire damage. That's good. A lot less dangerous than it is in Pathfinder.
That it is.
Throws the entire necklace. Oh yeah, have a D3 plus 4, so a 7th level fireball
Oof.
It's not bad.
if you throw the whole
Painful.
necklace. Holy jeez.
So, Brody,
Yes.
this is what I imagine the weapon would do. It would do like a d6 of bludgeoning and then a d6 of slashing at the same time. Would that sound
Hello.
good? Yeah?
Yeah, that's
Okay, so instead of 2d6 slashing, it'd be bludgeoning and slashing at the same time.
yes.
Sounds much better. I'm checking
Oh.
this roll, see if it works.
Wow.
Yes! Yeah, okay, so that works exactly how I put it in. Alright.
Oh crap, there goes the nat 20 shit.
Yeah, there goes that nat 20. Whoops.
And you basted it. Good job.
It's fine, it's fine. I might get another. We'll see.
For Ivy, she jumbles around and hear what sounds like chainmail that she's pulling out for you. But when she pulls it out, you see that it's white and very clean, and almost glowing. This is Mithril.
Oh. What kind of mithril armor is it?
It's Mithril armor.
Is it mithril chain?
Yes.
Because it's like a mithril of a specific type of armor, so it's a mithril chain.
I just saw Mithril armor, so I didn't see any sub of it.
Yes, because it's a medium or heavy armor of your choice.
You can have it be a heavy if you'd like.
I don't think
Or
I
it
can
can-
use heavy.
Then it can be medium if you like.
Can I just have it be a scale what I already have?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I don't have to change anything.
Hopefully this should go and conform to you and your size.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
As for Gultard, we did find an axe. However, it does come at a cost.
Oh, it's-
She pulls out an axe that is not quite like your battle base, but it is a long axe with a double-sided blade. Its blade is black, but then the sharpened edges are silvered.
What's
She
the
hands it to you with the
cost?
wrapped cloth.
Rabbits, I guess.
This will require you to attune to it. However, it will make you very, very vulnerable.
Okay.
If you choose to use it, take caution. And she hands it to you. Details of this: you will have 2d8 for damage. However, you get a -5 in your AC.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Oh, that's not too bad.
For him.
What's your AC currently?
14, so we get 9.
But
Oh.
he takes half damage from everything anyways.
Well, yeah. More damage.
So
There
what's
you
the
go.
battle base do? The new
Your
one?
battle base is a normal base, but
So-
Go ahead.
The current battle base I have is a D12.
That's a great axe, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
And
this
then
is also going to be classified as a great axe as well, as size that is.
oh, so this is a great axe.
Yep. So what's
That
the
is silver?
And
yeah,
I gave
it's got
you,
silver.
well, its metal is black, but then its edges that are sharpened are silvered.
So so it counts as a silvered weapon.
I guess so.
What's
if
the
you're using
damage
it
on it again?
against a monster.
Damage is 2d8.
It's not much better than the battle base I've already got.
I feel like you still get more damage out of it though.
Possibly.
All right, tell you what, I'll make it 3d8, but you have to go and take -7 to your AC instead.
Oh, I rolled a d10. Whoops. I meant to do a d12.
3d8's pretty good.
3d8 for a -7 AC.
That sounds like a good spanking deal to me. Even though
Yeah.
that's my 7 AC.
There's a lot of AC.
Is it versatile or no?
You can versatilely throw it as a weapon if you need to.
Well, a great axe isn't usually versatile. It's two-handed usually.
Oh no!
It's a two-handed heavy weapon, which
Thank you for clarifying the definition, but no, it would not be versatile then.
you wouldn't
Okay.
be able to with one hand.
So two-handed weapon.
Uh,
It has
last thing, I can use heavy armors because the mithril allows me to ignore the strength requirement. Can I have a heavy armor instead?
sure. I know you're squishy.
Which one would you like me to have?
You may have the heavy armor. You have 12.
Well, there's ringmail, chainmail, splint, or plate. How expensive?
Well, what's better, ring or chain?
Chain is better.
I will give you chain.
All right, thank you. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's good that you're asking these questions because I didn't expect you to go and uptake the offer to take the children's battles. So I was like, all right, well, we'll sweeten it up for you. As for Sadie, she pulls out a wooden staff, but you're able to go and see that it's encrusted with jewels of purple insects on it.
Huh.
Isn't this something?
This staff is magical. When you use it, you're able to go and, at least what I've heard, you're able to go and summon a swarm of insects to your aid.
Oh, it casts a swarm of insects. Oh, that's cool.
This is about as much a staff thing that we could find. If you're unhappy with it, I can go find something else for you.
I do have a. Go ahead. You can go first. Sorry.
No, I can find a use for it.
Very well. And she
I was-
hands it to you.
Wondering if there's anything I could use that's a little bit more permanent. Like this only does 5 things and it's done. It's nice while it lasts, but
Well, I'm sure I could find something for you. She opens her palm to receive the necklace.
he hands. I mean, I'll take it if you can't find anything else. But
If you still hand it to me, I'll bring this back if I'm not able to find anything adequate towards your ability.
there you go. He hands it back.
She thanks you. And hopefully, she points to the chamber pot and says, "That isn't too revolting for you."
Oh, it is.
It's one of the least bad parts about this place.
If
Yeah.
anything, you could just press the digitation in to clean it.
Hearing that, she opens the door, and then the orc comes in to go and change out the chamber pot. And I see that you've lost a pillow. I'm not sure quite how that happened, but if you'd like, I can always provide new sheets or pillows.
Get me 10 of them.
She laughs, hearing 10. Oh, Kyrak.
He just frowns.
She still kind of chuckles at what you just said, and she shuts the door and locks it again.
I don't think she took you
You're last in
seriously.
the hall.
I don't think she did either.
If
Yeah.
you want an extra pillow,
Phillips.
you can have my extra pillow.
No, I just wanted to make them waste resources.
A couple of...
right?
Oh, go ahead.
I want to slash up a bed with my new knuckle.
All right.
Well, not entirely. I just want to see like how effective it is against this bed.
When you go... well, how do you want to attack it? Do you want to slash it? Do you want to stab it? Do you want to punch it?
I just want to punch it and then like pull down or up. You know,
Okay, you just want to
like
practice,
punch it and then slash. You know,
practice your moves.
just the knuckle blade attack. You know.
Your knuckle blade, you start slashing with it. You're trying to get a move with it. It feels a little different because you don't use something like this too often.
I just want to get used to it. That works for me.
A couple hours passed, and you're able to go and hear Ivy come back. But she doesn't bring the chest back. She brings a wrapped cloth. I understand that you said that you were more of a caster, but I do hope I'm not coming off terribly for doing something like this. But I thought this would do nice for you.
Mm-hmm. He takes it and looks, unwraps it, I guess.
You see a black blade, jagged with a black jewel on the hilt, and pointed along the crossguard. It's facing towards the blade. You notice the blade isn't necessarily straight. 2 diamond pieces jetting out from each part of it.
Is it a dagger-sized blade, or is it bigger?
This is a sword blade.
I can't use this.
Can't use a long sword?
I could use it. I think.
A dagger's literally the only sword-like thing I can use. I'll just take the necklace of fireballs.
Is it a simple weapon?
Long
That's
sword is not a
Marshall's.
simple weapon.
Well, I can't use it then.
You
Yeah.
and you plebes, I can use every weapon out there.
Yeah, I'll just take the stinky necklace as fireball.
Even if I told you the name of this, would you
I
still...
can't use it, so no.
What's the name?
It's the Sword of Cass.
Of casts?
Cass.
What does it even do?
Well, the legend says that, well, long ago there was a man called Verkra who grew to power in a far distant kingdom. He put in an evil, ruthless lieutenant named Cass, named Cass the Bloodied Hand, to act as his bodyguard and right hand. His disciple was villainous as his advisor, warlord, and assassin. But slowly, the sword was a dark pedigree and gave him strong power to go with.
It's evil too? Yeah, no, give me the necklace.
Can't protest.
Sounds like something your dad would own.
Right? Sounds like something he would make.
Again, I do apologize. I think it might be horns that made me think this, but even the birds in my head told me to give this to you. But I should go against what the birds say to me. I'm sorry.
Eric,
What? I could use that.
Fortunately, I've already given you your weapon.
I could trade.
You just said you couldn't use it.
Well, how big is it technically? Does it count as a longsword or is it another weapon?
It's a longsword.
Okay, so... proficient in martial weapon.
I'll be more happy if you give me a necklace that has all the beads on.
I'd be willing to go and research for you, Kyrak.
Okay.
She exits, and a short time later, she comes back with a necklace. It has much more beads, but not as many as you'd expect it to be. But you'd go and see that there are 7 in total.
Ah, okay, yeah, I'll take it.
Well,
He takes it and puts it on.
Very good. When she comes back the second time, she also comes back with more water and finger sandwiches.
Yay.
Oh.
Did you look up the sword?
Yes, I've listened to
Why-
Critical Role.
Why
I
are
know
you
what
listening
this
to swords? Why are you looking up things?
Meta.
Well, my dude would totally take it anyway.
He would.
Alrighty.
With that, I shall bid you adieu, and within hopefully the hour, you'd be able to go and perform again. Maybe a little bit later, but we're gonna have to see how the weather turns out. Nobody likes a rainy battle. Except, well, Thabar does. But anywho. She spins on her heels and she exit your room. You hear the door knock.
At this point, I'm like sitting over here sharpening my blade. My new knuckle blade.
Nadine opens the door. Are you ready for your match?
As ready as I'll ever be.
She
Dontar
opens
stands.
the door wide for everyone to walk out to the tunnel.
Dontar leans over to Kirak as they're leaving. He's like, "Hey, don't forget your electric guitar. The people will like it."
Why would I forget my instrument?
I don't know.
He just shrugs.
They both just kind of shrug, look at each other. All right.
Don't
Move
forget
on.
your drums.
Oh, I don't need drums. I've got this.
Don't forget your voice, Ivy.
Oh, I seem to have left it behind. Excuse me.
Wait a second. You're speaking now.
What?
Oh wow, you got her.
Oh, and during the last little rest, Gultard strung the second battle axe he got. So it's now a battle base 2.
Aha.
Oh, while
Look at the
Dante
price.
was leaving, he leaned over to Nadine after leaning over to Kirak, said to her, "Hey, can you make sure that chamber pot gets emptied?"
She looks at it. She winks and gives a thumbs up.
Yeah, I don't like that she winked.
She's
Oh,
gonna
it'll
empty
get
it
emptied.
personally.
Uh,
All right.
But it's not like a sexual link, but it gets more like a I gotcha, like a I'll take care of you.
Okay.
As soon as she walks
map
away, you hear her
looks
yelling at
really
someone to
cool,
go clean
by
a
the
chamber
way.
pot.
yeah, I like this 3D effect.
This isn't the same one as last time, right?
It is.
No,
It
it
is?
It's modified.
Yep.
I don't think I've ever zoomed out this much then.
Wow.
Because it looks really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, it does.
Ivy takes center spotlight and does a twirl.
Oh, there
It
we go.
doesn't
Now he's in the
twirl.
third dimension.
Okay.
Um,
We're on the third dimension now.
walking out to the arena, you hear the applause of people who were at the night's previous match. And you hear a slight chanting of "Skid, Skid, Skid."
Yeah, I get my drums ready, you know.
Not that
Someone
you'll
give me-
at them long.
Somebody give me a perception.
I suck at
Anybody.
perception. Someone else do it.
I'll do it.
Anybody.
I'm not super
I'm
good at
average. I don't really want
You-
to.
yeah.
I GM'd rolled it, but
That's fine.
Does my special eyes see things?
More than
Sadie's
mine.
special. Ivy's pumped about the crowd, but Sadie looks up into the balcony and she sees Thabar sitting.
He came to watch.
Can't get-
Oh no. Let me just get a little Thabar in here for you guys.
But upon entering your spotlight, the announcer says, "Are you ready to rock?" And the crowd roars after.
Roar.
Roar.
Rawr.
Yeah. Across the way, you see the gates open across the arena. You see the gates behind you shut.
Oh,
You hear
no.
deep in the tunnel, you hear drums rumbling, and you see a shadow looming towards the entrance. But upon seeing it, you don't see drums at all. You see a giant rock.
We're fighting a golem.
Rock? We're
The
fighting
rumbling
a rock?
stops as the boulder ceases, and then takes a pose.
Oh,
Oh, geez, we're fighting a rock.
that's a big
Oh,
rock.
it looks so cool though.
Dang, that looks really cool.
I thought he had sunglasses, and I was like, oh man, he really is a rock star.
Hey guys, guys, if you look like right along here, you can see a mouth. It looks like a smile. It looks like
He's
it's
so
smiling a bit.
happy.
And these are his sunglasses.
He's so happy to smash us into the ground.
Yep.
No.
Eyebrow.
Okay,
Eyebrow.
okay.
Yeah, I see it.
Brody, real quick, did you take any of that music?
No, because jukebox tracks are no longer.
All right, I sent you 4 songs for battle
Where?
music. If you wanted to upload them,
Yes, please.
You sent them to me.
I sent them to you in your email.
My email.
I realized that might be a problem, and I thought I should do that real fast.
Yeah, maybe you could do it first.
Guys, if you also look at his hands, he's making the rock symbol.
Get out of here.
Oh my god, he's the most rocking rock. Guys, we shouldn't win. He's clearly the best rock star.
And his mohawk is very rock star.
He is the physical embodiment of rock.
Quick, guys, we need to be a different type of genre because obviously we can't beat rock at its own.
You know what can break rock? Metal.
Okay, that was good.
I just picture the stands erupting in laughter as we're all making quips down here.
The rock's probably getting all self-conscious. Like, I know I'm a rock, guys, but it doesn't define my personality.
You say the metal thing. You say we're metal. Dontar like flips his hair, so his hair's like covering one eye, as he like gives an evil eye with his other hand. Brings up his monk arms together and puts one fist to his hand that has the knuckle blade on. He punches his hand with his other fist, and he's like, "Metal!" He just screams.
Sadie will do a minor illusion to make everybody look slightly sparkly.
Sparkling!
Yeah, because they're metal. Metal is shiny.
Oh, we're gleaming.
Give us a
Gleaming.
sheen.
Yeah,
Sheen.
some nice highlight.
If you had the spell bless, it'd be better.
I thought you were turning Saul into Twilight.
No, that's not metal. That is a time.
Ah, but really, if you had the spell bless, that'd be perfect timing.
I've got the opposite of blessed.
I have Bless.
Oh,
Why do we need Bless?
it makes everyone else better in combat.
Yeah, I can cast that. I'm not... Yeah?
Well, I mean, it's a good idea.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that then. It's not like I haven't done that every other fight we've had so far.
I guess I forgot.
I know.
I don't know.
We haven't played the
just
campaign
didn't
for like a month. It was just
realize.
kind of
It's been a
funny.
while.
It was just kind of funny.
Sorry.
Only kind of funny though.
You're fine. I'm laughing so hard.
Teehee.
Haha.
Music doesn't exist in this realm, except in the realm of post.
Wait, but this entire campaign's about music. You can't.
Wait,
Are
no,
you-
of course music doesn't exist. We're fighting instead of actually playing music. I'm just
It's true.
saying.
Roll
True,
initiative.
where the music?
Are you not able to accomplish the task?
It is uploading at the moment.
Oh, is it taking forever?
One file is. Actually, this one just cleared.
Okay, well. Boop.
Super loud, but okay.
I mean, you can turn it down.
He didn't call for it
Look.
yet.
He did! He said everyone roll for initiative!
Oh, I apologize. I did not know. What's the hotkey for making the character sheet come up?
If you hold Alt and double click your character. Or is it Control? It's one of the two.
My token does not have a character sheet attached to it. That's okay.
Hmm.
That is
I'm
just
going
fine.
last. Barbarian's going last, guys.
Oh, yikes.
Oh no!
Well, at least you're in the front.
Hell.
Ah, man.
Brody, does this count as a huge creature? Or gargantuan?
It is large.
No,
Okay.
it's gonna be a lot smaller than that then.
I was gonna say.
This would be a minimum huge.
Large.
We're saying to scale. It's
Yeah,
looks like a
like, for
huge
characters
or
or
gargantuan
Ants to
character.
this guy.
How to work big. Let me scale for you if it makes you feel better.
It would actually.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I do love this 3D effect it did with these 2D assets. It looks really good.
Oh, you built him from okay.
Yeah, no, I recognize all of those assets. That's fantastic.
Oh my
I
gosh!
definitely remember
No
those
way!
boulders. He looks way too.
Yeah, no, I've used those boulders and those rocks, but never in this way before.
I do.
I'm so creative.
I love it so much, honestly. Like, hats off to you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
great building
Someone
there.
drew in big red marker on his face. It's like, all right, you're going in with a big smile.
Yeah, graffitied my rock.
It wasn't me. Kyrek puts away some spray paint.
I wonder if this golem is intelligent, guys. Well, I guess we'll find out.
Maybe the
Versus
guy up
Controlling
here
it
is
on the inside.
the
or
one
something.
controlling it.
Bad.
Oh, let me just drink some of my. Oh no, never mind. I'm out of Baja Blast.
That's sad. That is
I guess
very
let's go
sad.
get it.
I can't have Baja Blast anymore.
Who dis?
Who dis?
Me, I can.
Yeah, it is Dontar that I refer to who dis.
Oh,
His
who
name didn't-
dis?
Do you guys know if lightning's good or bad against rocks?
Probably
If
bad.
Pokemon
Ugh.
says anything, it's very good.
The fuck is a Pokemon?
Pokemon, it doesn't affect
Rude.
rock.
In the anime, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Paper
Yeah,
beats
no, that's
rock.
true.
Yeah, in the
No,
anime, he has to
Pikachu
shoot
shocks
the
rocks all-
sprinkler system to defeat Brock.
Fun
Yep.
fact.
But I mean, that still is electrocuting rocks.
You guys do
Water
realize
doesn't change that.
No,
you guys
he
do realize Ash never actually beat Misty or Brock, right?
Nope.
Yeah,
that's
but he
good.
did win like
Yes, I remember
battles
that.
he
What?
couldn't have,
What
and
did
they're also totally useless the whole time.
And he has never won a Pokemon Cup. Whatever they're called.
Oh, I thought it's a Pokemon Cop.
No,
Yeah.
but he beat the Battle Frontier.
Do you mean the championship?
Yeah, he has never beat a championship.
Anyway,
He's
we're
never
not
even
talking about
played.
Pokemon.
It's
We're
because
playing
Gary Oak
D&D.
is the best. Anyway,
Gary Oak.
Wow, lucky you.
Dang it, spilled.
Let's try that again. There we go. I'm gonna give it the right turn.
I'm not in there yet.
Get in there. Get in there.
Wait, are you saying I could reroll my initiative?
No.
Dang it.
I like this how his turn order thing is just a little rock.
Yeah.
Just a rock. It didn't do the whole thing, just fine. It's fine.
He's a singular rock deep down.
Jin, where's your ball?
You gotta add a gold tart to the turn order still.
Go
Trent,
ahead
if
and
you
roll.
just re-roll it and change your number, that would work as well.
Yeah, it's not-
Oh,
Thank you.
okay.
Can I have that second number, please?
Whoa!
Ooh, that's,
What?
Can I have the second number, please?
I will meet you in the middle.
Okay, I can go 10.
10. I'll give you 10.
A crit 1 to a 10. I'm fine with that.
Acceptable.
A merciful DM.
Very merciful.
He's gonna ask you another. You can either get rid of the smile or both.
What?
Who put the smile on him?
That
You
was
look at funny eyebrows as soon as the main part of the sunglasses were gone.
Uh-huh.
But thank you.
All right.
How worried is Sadie about getting some of that bless action?
Sadie doesn't really need that.
Okay.
The gate shut behind the golem. And hear the crowd start cheering rock. Or chanting rock.
All right.
Kyrak.
Kyrak's gonna start this by not being close enough to cast it on. Never. Well, since guiding bolt isn't actually lightning, I'm gonna shoot him with it.
Shoot him with lightning.
With guiding bolt, which does radiant damage. Not with advantage if a 17 hits.
It does.
I'll make this Nah, I didn't declare it, so let's be level 1. Ouch. Wow, 3 1s and a 2.
Oof.
Oh, oh,
But hey, whoever attacks it next gets advantage.
it's good. Good shot.
Do you have the Empower meta magic?
I do not.
Yeah. That's a good time to use it. Lets you re-roll the dice.
Oof.
If
Yeah,
I
that's my
remember.
turn. Oh, I guess Kyrak starts singing metally. Metal!
You get the crowd cheering with you instead of cheering or chanting rock.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Metal, metal.
Metal. Sorry.
Okay, so I want to cast Chromatic Orb, but I don't know how to roll a range attack.
Oh,
It's just a spell attack.
yeah, so it's basically... Click. Go back to the...
Yeah. Oh, hey.
So I don't think you can roll it to the number yet, so sure.
And you got advantage on this.
Oh yeah!
Guiding bolt.
Roll it twice, just in case you get a 20.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna do acid damage. I'm guessing a 21 hits.
Yes.
Okay. So he's gonna take. That
Ooh,
much
yeah.
acid.
Wow, triple my damage, why don't you?
You're scraping sounds as this touches the boulder.
See, is that metally enough?
That was very metal.
And that's my turn.
It should.
All right. Ivy's gonna start singing the bless spell. A small burst of light emanates from her, getting all 4 of her allies since I'm using a 2nd level spell slot.
Ooh.
So all 4 of you can now add a d4 to all of your attack rolls and saving throws.
Ooh.
Nice.
And she'll just sit there and sing for the rest of her turn.
Perform.
Nobody has a ranged basic attack, do they?
No.
Yeah. Okay, so that.
I have a hand axe.
Are you willing to throw it right now?
I have a hand axe and a javelin. I could throw it. One of the two.
I give you a free attack.
Sweet. I throw a hand axe. Does it have advantage or no?
No.
I don't know.
Oh, but I do roll a
No.
d4.
Yeah, you do.
Ooh.
But it misses.
Oh.
But if it's a 12, though.
But it misses.
Okay. Bye-bye, hand axe.
All right, that's your turn.
Hello, mouse. Gultard.
Gultard will step up a little bit in front of everyone. Out of the limelight. Go into rage. And then start playing his guitar. His battle bass, I should say.
Perform!
It's the only way a metal guitarist should be basing it is with rage.
I'm sucking tonight.
You're not really feeling metal. You're jamming a little too happy. Don't know
Okay.
why you're happy. Anything else?
Nope, that's it. He's just raging.
Jordan.
Alright. So, before I move, I'm gonna quickly, use a bonus action to just, like, play the drums a little bit, get everyone hyped up. And then I will, move over here. And prep my action to dodge.
Okay.
Could just use the dodge action.
That's what I'm... Oh, no, that's what I meant. Yeah, sorry, no, that's what I meant. I'm gonna use my action to dodge.
No differences in preparing
comes
your
at
action
me,
to
then-
dodge.
Yeah, there's no difference, so it doesn't matter which way, but I'm dodging if it comes towards me. No, I will prep my action to dodge if it comes towards me, but if it doesn't attack me, I will attack it instead.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Okay. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay. This golem is gonna creep forward.
It pulled off a bar.
He did pull off a bar.
Reaches back, crunches it.
Takes it.
Oh no! He's
No.
fighting dirty!
And then he's gonna throw it at you.
Oh no.
Who?
He's gonna throw the bar
At who?
at Dontar.
Okay.
Gultard.
Oh, okay.
Oh, at me?
Yes.
Okay. It probably hits.
So how big or like how wide is this thing technically?
Large is a 2x2.
It does hit.
Okay, so,
Yeah,
it's,
my
so it's
AC
a
is
10
that
by
high.
10 space. So that's like the quotes, quote unquote, hitbox.
Yeah, the rest of it doesn't
10 by
count.
10 area. Okay.
How much damage do I take?
You were smooth enough to go and brush it off, so you only took 1 damage.
Ooh,
So
1
good.
damage.
Yeah, you took 1 damage.
Beautiful. Bar wasn't too big, I guess.
No, and then he's gonna go and continue to do his attack on Gultard after throwing that at him. No!
Oh, he's moving more, guys.
He rolls out.
Okay, is he close enough for me to hit him?
No.
Is that facing you?
What?
His technical thing is like 10 feet, dude.
He flings his arm at you. Oh my gosh. Also dealing 1 damage, but still knocking you back this way.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is he rolling like a 1-4 damage, or are you already taking to the fact that I'm raging?
It's already taken to the fact that you're.
Okay.
Because either way, you'd be taking 1 damage.
Yeah, I guess I can't really negate damage with a rage.
No.
Dang it.
Orbs have an anti-movement ability. He wouldn't have been flung back.
Wouldn't
We do?
he not?
I don't remember how it works, but they do have some sort of ability like that. I think they have advantage against being moved, is what it is.
Is the boulders turn over?
I don't have anything listed in here.
None such thing.
No, you're thinking of Pathfinder.
Is that only a Pathfinder thing? Okay.
Yeah, it's not 5e.
My bad.
This is flung
I
here.
was playing a dwarf in Pathfinder 2, and I was like, I remember that from that.
Yeah, I think dwarves and Pathfinder get like a combo maneuver bonus.
And that's Golem's turn. I'm gonna adjust him
Okay.
towards how he should be.
Alright, Kyrak's gonna step back a bit, continuing to sing. And he's going to stay within 30 feet to it, so that he can use Bane on it. This boulder has to make a charisma save.
Charisma save. What is this?
It's a spell.
So he's being charmed?
No, what Bane does is it basically just...
What kind of
make-
effect is it?
I don't
Okay.
know.
He gets to choose an effect.
It's enchantment?
It's an
Yeah.
enchantment?
Put it in chat.
Yeah, put it in chat.
It's the exact opposite of Bless.
I see nothing.
There it is.
It doesn't have a.
Yeah, and
It
okay,
doesn't
yeah.
have a type.
Choice. Yeah, okay. It doesn't have a.
So what is it? Okay, make a saving charisma throw. Oh, okay. On fail.
So he takes a 1d4 penalty to all of his attack rolls and saving throws.
1d4 penalty
Yep.
for the spell lasts.
Yep.
This lasts 2.
1 minute. Concentration.
Okay. Alright, Kyrak, that's your turn. Please.
Yep,
AP?
yep.
Yep. And so you
Well, I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb again. So let's roll that attack. Do I still have advantage?
No,
not
it's
anymore.
just for one attack.
Does the 19 hit?
does.
Heh. Time for more acid damage. Not the worst.
It hisses again, and rock grinds up against itself, and you see some of it starting to dig out. It started to cave in on itself.
Ooh.
Some acid falls to the center of the arena and starts dripping down and eating it too.
Nice
That's my
orbs.
turn. Some nice acidy orbs.
Ivy! Ivy! Ivy!
Is that my turn? Brody? Does anyone know where Brody went?
Sorry, I had to let a dog out.
Okay.
What was your question? Statement? Turn?
Was that it? Was that
Yes.
my turn?
What was Sadie's turn?
Yeah, that was my turn.
Okay. What did Ivy do?
Ivy will. She sees the thing approaching and she's not pleased about it. She's going to use a bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon,
Ooh.
which is going to create a floating weapon that attacks. She. Hold on, it's based on.
What kind of weapon?
Take the form of whatever you choose. Okay, I'll do like a mace.
Nice.
So there's this mace here now. What? I got bumped when I was drawing.
Bumped.
There's a mace behind it and it's gonna swing.
Smack. Take a swing.
Ooh.
Swing and a hit.
7
Seven.
force damage. And then for my action, I'm just gonna make sure I put on the best performance possible.
Ooh.
Dang, so close.
You were more
+9?
involved with this batter, this weapon concentration versus your performance, but the crowd got a cheer when when a thwack came into it.
That's my turn.
Good thought.
Gultard yelling, and he's going to be pure screamo screaming. Is going to come running up to it and take a smack at it with Battle Base 2.
Oh.
Wait, I can roll a d4.
What you doing?
Frick's sake! I'm guessing a 10 does not hit.
Does not.
And it's too late to say I attack recklessly, so.
You scream your exhaustion out, and you just scream out so much oxygen that you can't even fight. Just swing and miss.
Okay.
Perform.
Let me get to performance.
Perform. The crowd's not excited that you missed, but they like the sound. Metal. Dante.
Right.
That ends my turn.
I am going to go around it to the other side and try out my new knuckle blade as I attack it. And as I attack it, I will, because that counts as a monk weapon, I will attack again with an unarmed strike. So I'll make an attack with that. 17, does that hit?
Does.
Alright, that does 11 damage, 2 bludgeoning, 9 slashing. So I got a full 6 on that. And then, the monk
Oh, it's
unarmed
actually
attack.
immune from slashing
It's immune from it's immune to slashing?
and bludgeoning.
And wait, it doesn't have resistance, it's just immune.
Yeah, immunities. Damage immunities.
Guess to make sense, it's just solid rock.
Well, it doesn't do anything.
It just
I
treats
can't-
it.
I can't do anything to it now.
Yeah, but you're a cool monk.
I can't do anything to it now, though.
Can you?
Nothing! I have no magic damage at all, I'm only physical.
Can you do piercing damage?
I have no piercing damage either.
Do you want to borrow a dagger?
Do you have a magic dagger?
I have a regular dagger.
That's not gonna help.
Wait,
Yeah, well, it's only immune to bludgeoning and slashing.
Yeah.
You can still
Not
pick away at
piercing?
it. You can chisel it.
No, and piercing too.
Oh, okay.
It's
Wait.
immune to non-magical attacks, that's what he's saying.
Really?
Ouch.
It's acid. Look at the acid.
That's interesting for a level 4 party.
Made up of... I guess, yeah.
As soon as Dantar, give me.
I'm
You
trying
notice
to see if I
that
can do anything else. Wait,
as you
open
realize you
hand
can't
doesn't-
scrape against it, you see Thabar up in his seat, smiling at you.
Alright, hold on.
Oh, he did this on purpose, didn't he?
I'm going to use a key point to do Flurry of Blows. And attack twice more with unarmed attacks. And as I do, it has to make a dexterity save.
Oof.
Using a way of the open hand ability to make it do a dex save against what? What's my DC for this?
Okay.
It should be 8 plus your proficiency plus wisdom, I would
Dex.
imagine.
Don't have any spells. Oh my goodness. This is so ambiguous.
I think it says somewhere, it's like, oh, this is the save that used for all of the
It does.
open range abilities.
Yeah, so it's 8 plus your proficiency plus your wisdom modifier.
Okay, so that is 10, 11. Does it pass?
No, it does not.
Okay, so it gets knocked prone then.
That's pretty bad. Just knocked a big freaking golem prone.
I may not have any. I may not be doing any damage to it, but I'm knocking it down!
Gultard. Does Gultard have a way to enchant his weapon or anything?
Nope. I can pull out a javelin and start poking it, but that's about it.
Proned.
Oh, it's immune to piercing, though, still, we found out.
Yep.
I can't do anything. I'm gonna jump on it and try to grapple it.
Whoa!
Hold it down while we use acid splash.
Alright, let's see, so that took 20 feet of movement, so with the rest of my movement, I'm going to. No, well, it's prone. Does prone impose disadvantage on attack rolls?
It
The
pros
creature is
gives
prone is-
advantage to melee attacks, but disadvantage to ranged attacks.
Does the creature that's prone get disadvantage attacking other things?
I think so.
Okay.
I can double check right now.
Well, I won't give it the opportunity anyway. I'm just gonna pass my turn.
Get it past your turn.
Yep, I got nothing else I can do. I was gonna move away, but I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay. The golem is going to slam Gultard.
So while prone, he will have disadvantage on his attack rolls.
Yep. And then he also needs that -4.
D4.
Oh, well, good news for you. He gets a 0.
Oh.
Does a 0 hit you, Gultard?
I have an AC of 7, so sweet.
Ooh,
Oh my gosh! Really?
you needed that!
It's the battle axe. The battle axe reduces my AC.
Oh, that's right!
But it
Oh,
also
that's a
deals.
magical axe. Does that deal magical damage?
That's magic.
Yeah.
Does it deal magic damage?
Yeah.
Is it a magic axe?
Yeah, it's the axe that makes him go crazy when he's raging.
Then it's then it does magic damage.
All I was told is it increased the damage
Oh,
to 3d8 plus
not
4.
necessarily. Brody, you don't have to choose now if it's magic, if it deals some magic damage or none.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, it is a magical weapon. I could actually attack it. Sits over here popping my knuckles ready to go.
Then it's gonna go and try to slam again. Still disadvantaged.
Still minus a d4.
That hits though. Even with the D4, but I'm still gonna roll it. Yep, still hits.
How much?
You get slammed for 24 damage.
Oof!
You get
It's for a
flung.
barbarian rage.
Yep, take half, so 12.
Yep.
Either way, you're still flung. With how hard that hit was. Try to land on your feet if you like. Cool.
Yeah.
Karak,
Make a deck. Do I have to make a deck save to land on my feet?
shot.
Okay.
You stick the landing, but you slide super far.
Okay.
What's Kyrak doing?
Alright, Kyrak's gonna try to He's still prone.
Yeah.
That is a problem. I'm going to force it to make a No, I'm not gonna do that.
Nope.
I guess Kyrak's gonna come over and can I make some sort of check to see if it's immune or resistant to light?
Give us a nature. And what did you say? We cut off just at the end.
Knowing if it's immune or resistant to lightning.
You would think rock couldn't be electrocuted.
Alright, fair
It's
enough.
not metal.
I guess I have no other choice, Julie, than to shoot it with another guiding bolt, this time at a higher level. Oh, it didn't give me the option to roll it at a higher level, so I'll roll... Oh, wait, no, there it goes. Well, I have to roll with disadvantage, so hold on.
Don't fizzle. Don't do it.
Does an 11 hit it?
No,
Oh, I missed.
you miss. Flies by.
Did you add the D4?
Oh, right!
Probably still
You missed
missed,
it.
but
Does a 14 hit?
Still miss.
Ah,
That's okay.
I guess that's my turn.
Turn. And that's your turn. And it's your
Chromatic orb.
turn.
Is the 17 hit?
Yes.
Hey!
Roll it.
For 11 damage again. And that will be my turn.
It is your turn. Ivy.
I will use my bonus action to attack with my Spirit Mace. I imagine that hits.
It's prone.
Does.
Roll again for a d20.
Oh, that's true. It is a melee spell attack, I think. Actually, it might not be. I'll double check that later. It doesn't matter anyway.
You roll your damage.
7 damage on that. And then she'll do what I never wanted her to do, an approach in melee.
Oh!
What?
And then she's going to use her action to inflict wounds.
Oh!
Does that hit?
Wound it.
Boop.
Advantage.
Oh, that's true. I have advantage. Let me do that again, see if it doubles. No, okay. So
Same
20
thing.
24 damage.
It's just damage.
Bam!
Necrotic.
Just damage.
Damage.
I have done nothing this whole fight.
So much damage.
It's not your fight. Or no, actually, no, you're fine, aren't you? Because you have a magic axe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got a crit on my last attack.
that's my turn.
Goldhard.
Run up to it
Ever
and
stand
attack
up?
it.
It didn't.
It hasn't stood up yet, no.
Okay.
Okay, I can go right. Yeah, I can go up to it. Sweet. Run up to it. Attack with the battle axe. Attack quite recklessly, if I might add.
Reckless.
So that plus that. I take it the 23 hits without the d4.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh!
Whoa.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah. This is the battle axe. This is my magic battle axe.
For the 24 damage dealers. 24!
Yeah! And scream in its face. Scream a quite metallic scream in his face. Not metallic, a screamo scream.
You hear boulders grinding against each other. Dontar.
He's going to turn away from the monster, look up to the crowd, and start pumping his arms up and saying, "Scared! Scared! Scared! Scared!" And then he's gonna turn around and try to kick the monster, just cause.
Just
Yeah, you could be our hype
Just-
man since you can't really do much else.
He's like pumping his arms, yelling "Scared! Scared!" And he's gonna turn around and just start doing a whole another 2 attacks on it, with the knuckle blade and then the unarmed attack, which they don't really do anything, but you know, it's okay, I guess.
At
I
least
just
it
want to
looks
see
cool.
how much damage I could do. There you go. And then that'll be my turn, because I am flanking it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna try to get the crowd pumped up again.
Okay.
That's it.
Give us a performance.
Well, let's see if he's really into it or not. He's kind of into it.
A little bummed
Mhm.
about his damage, but you know.
Yeah.
Does good. He's played in front of crowds before, and he's done the pumping thing with his like drumsticks. So he does it again, but with just his knuckle blade and monk hand as he turns around, kicks it, and tries to slash at it again to no avail.
Hmm. No
That's
avail. The golem gets up.
Dang it.
No, it's standing.
I mean, officially we're flanking it, so
I know.
we still get advantage.
And then it's gonna go and make a widespread sweep.
Oh, that sounds bad.
Sadie and or not Sadie, excuse me, Ivy and Dontar. Ivy gets hit 6 damage, but Dontar gets hit.
It hit my AC.
JC.
I got hit for how much?
I'm sorry, Gultard. I get
The
your name
two in front of it.
Oh,
so
okay.
close. I'm so sorry. But yeah,
How much did I get hit
Gultard.
for?
and Ivy take damage. Gultard takes 3. Ivy takes 6.
So I take 2 then if I'm rounding up
No,
damage?
no, already half your damage.
Okay.
So you take 3 damage.
Woo! I'm still at 40, guys!
You
I make a concentration check.
concentration.
The bless spell goes away.
Oof.
Direct.
Yeah.
So he's on his feet again.
Yes, he's on his feet again.
Hey, that's good for me.
Good for you.
I'm going to shoot him without disadvantage. With another guiding bolt. Ugh.
It misses.
And I don't have bless anymore. I'm going to spend sorcery point to cast a spell as a bonus action. I spend 2 sorcery points to cast the spell as a bonus action.
Which spell be that be?
Another guiding bolt.
Aye.
Hey.
Better.
Does it?
For 22 damage.
Poof.
We all dishing out some major dams here, guys.
I had to make up for that 5 I rolled earlier.
We also have to make up for the fact that our party member is invalid.
Sadie.
Yeah, one of us is invalid.
Well, I'm going to use my last chromatic orb.
You also have second level spell slots, right?
Yeah, can you cast for higher? Oh,
Yeah, you can, and it's
oh
stronger.
boy. Well, I don't hit, so that's my turn.
Just fizzles in your hands.
Josh, you should help her set up her damage macro so she can do that.
Uh,
I'm sorry I didn't get that set up. That's probably the one thing I didn't do with your character sheet, Kat. I'm sorry.
You're all good.
You can also grab Chromatic Orb from the SRD in Roll20, and it'll put in a macro for you.
Yep.
That's nice.
Good to know.
Ivy.
Ivy is gonna make her way around the creature, staying within its reach. Going about there. She doesn't want to get too close to Gultard. Or Dontar. Don't want to get hit with another sweep. Bonus action to Spiritual Weapon. Doesn't hit, I imagine.
Yep, misses.
And then main action to Inflict Wounds. Wow, okay.
Okay.
I think you have advantage because it's a melee attack and you're flanking with me.
That means my Spiritual Weapon would... I don't think I'm flanking with you, but my Spiritual Weapon would get the
You
guiding bolt.
definitely are flanking. You're like directly across.
Oops. I accidentally... The dumb dice thing. Okay.
Okay.
Does that count as flanking?
Yes, I would say this is flanking at this point.
Okay, so I should have advantage on both of those, because the Spiritual Weapon would have got the guiding bolt.
Yeah, go ahead and reroll that.
That didn't hit.
Nope.
And then there's this one.
Yep.
That one does.
There you go.
21.
Ooh. At this point, the golem starts to rump and fall to the ground. I need everyone to do dexterity save.
Everyone?
Oh no.
Everyone.
Is it exploding?
Oh no.
Let 15 be enough.
13.
Without advantage, it's a 10.
Oof. Wow, I like the one with the worst bonus got the best roll.
I know.
Dang.
An explosion hits. Everyone flings back about 10 feet. And everyone did get hit by this.
Dang it.
Everyone does take 19 damage.
19?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, I died.
Really?
I would have died if that hit me at full health.
Oh, that's right, you have horrible health.
Yeah,
do.
she has terrible health.
You have 17 health, don't you?
I have 12 health, but with my con, that kills me immediately.
No!
You killed one of us again!
I'm at 1 health.
Can I try to do
Nice.
an act? Can I spend a hero point to dive in front of the blast and take her, or take at least some of her damage? Not a hero point of inspiration.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
are we
you
use-
You
are we
both
using
have inspiration. Yes.
Oh.
But is that a thing I can do? Because that's what Kyrak would do.
It would be something, so if you or Sadie or Ivy wants to use it.
I'll use it.
You deleted me.
I didn't.
And Goldhard.
And
I
Goldard.
didn't need to.
Oh no, they died in the blast!
I promise you're still here. Look. There. I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Few rocks can stay there. It was already difficult.
I would need it to do 7 less damage. So can I use an inspiration to... Well, re-rolling wouldn't help me because I'd get lower most likely.
Yeah, can I jump in the way to take half of the damage that she's about to take, including the 17 I'm taking?
Sure.
So that would be taking 17 plus what? Half of 17?
So it was 19
Half of
plus
19, which is 9.
So you
So-
take 9 plus
Take
19.
28 damage? I'm at 1 health!
Yeah, 1 health.
I'm at 30. Go barbarian health.
No, there's a slow motion. No.
I am still dying, however. So there's that.
There's that.
And anyone have the heals?
There's no.
She had the heals. Quick, everybody, do ineffective medicine checks. Kyrak starts trying to do some CPR.
It's on this one, ain't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Sadie. Oops.
Someone knocked out.
Yeah, I was gonna say something, but then I thought it was really funny.
Kyrak takes the damage, gets concussion, and thinks Sadie is Ivy.
Wow, since when did Ivy wear glasses?
Dontar starts shifting through the rubble.
There's
my
no
gosh.
rubble. After the smoke clears, you see the golem still standing, but in this magmatated form.
Oh no, is combat not over?
No.
Oh.
What?
Am I the only one who expected not to be over?
A little bit.
I expected
Probably.
it to be over.
Silly.
Well, I guess it's my turn then.
Oh.
Am I correct in this?
Oh. Yep, Lord.
Runs up to it, attacks it, and to me how I know. Do I still have flanking from him? No, he's too far sideways.
Nope.
I will attack it quite recklessly then.
Do it.
Quite recklessly is the only way to do so,
Do it.
especially with as low as a thing as I have.
Do it. That hits.
That's my turn.
Okay. Takes the damage. Ontar.
That's how you have a high wisdom. Go to.
I don't have a high wisdom.
You're a monk.
You have a bonus to wisdom.
I have a.
He
sort
has
of bonus.
a bonus.
Actually.
How far? Oh, I can get right up next to you. You're not stable, right?
No. Just went down.
Do I really
Well,
want
something tells me fire damage isn't going to do anything to this now.
No.
No one was doing
It
fire
doesn't-
damage.
I have
Does
a
the-
necklace of fireballs.
Oh, okay.
Does this magma creature look like I can touch it?
Do you want to touch it?
Does it look like it's radiating heat? Can I feel the heat from where I'm standing?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm not gonna touch it. Instead, I'm gonna turn to Ivy. And then look up at Kirak. Just like flick my eyes at him. Give him like this stare of, I died. Why should I save her? He says that to you.
I don't expect you to heal her. I'm going to try.
He looks back down at her and he tries to staunch the blood flowing from her. The medicine check.
Okay.
Just
Also,
try
to be
keep
fair,
it
I'm trying to save you too.
She's not bleeding. That's what you mean.
Okay. She's still unconscious though.
Yeah, it's super bad.
There's no way I
Still
can heal her.
dying, right?
And after that, I just kind of look at Kirak, shrug, and turn back to the monster and get ready for whatever's coming. That ends my turn.
Kyrak's gonna. Can I grab Ivy and disengage?
On your turn.
It's my turn.
No, it's the golem's turn.
Oh, he's not on our turn order.
Yeah, that's my bad.
I hit it, so hopefully its attention's on me.
2. Nothing changed though.
Okay, so what's going on?
Oh, sorry. I thought you could hear my mic.
I couldn't.
But he is going to everybody needs to make a wisdom save.
I'm unconscious. Does this affect me?
No.
Okay.
That's without advantage. Ooh, I still got a 17.
Everybody but Gultard, you are now slow. You are not able to use reactions. Your speed is half, and you cannot take more than one attack on your turn.
Okay.
This will last for 1 minute.
It's like Hollow Combat.
Just slow. Yeah. Sorry, it's boring.
Dontar's just screaming.
Also, officially, my spirit weapon is still there because it's not concentration.
Really?
Oh, nice.
I don't think it attacks because I have to direct it to attack,
Oh.
but it's still there.
It's still there. It went with the golem. Because he had a new token.
It's there for like another, probably 4 turns, 5 turns.
But Dontar, the golem does punch you with the fire fist.
Dontar or Gultard?
Dontar,
Okay,
Okay.
the monk.
the monk.
Punches me.
You take 10 damage.
Alright.
Kyrak.
Kyrek's going to pick up Ivy and disengage.
Slowly.
Getting over here. Nah, he's not going to disengage. He's going to keep trying to make sure that she's not dying anymore. He's going to do some slow motion CPR.
Medicine.
Hey, I did.
Ivy comes conscious.
Oh. Okay.
See,
Generous.
I'm gonna cast Chromatic Orb at the 2nd level instead of.
Do ice, do water damage.
I
She
can
misses
do
again.
cold, but that's a super miss.
your attempt was unable to match. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Misses.
it's all good. That's
It's
my
okay.
turn.
Trying to cool everybody off.
So you said I'm
Uh,
conscious. That means I have 1 HP, correct?
Yes.
Cool.
You wait to see Kyrak with his hands on your chest and his face close to your face,
The kiss of life.
but not tension not there, but more of oh thank
He's
God.
also moving extremely slowly.
Yeah, I'm watching him slow motion moving his face away from my face.
He sees you wake up and just very slowly looks at your face. Is like, whoa.
But Ivy's not affected.
Yeah, so you're just seeing him moving super slow.
She's very confused, sees the magma monster. She's gonna like scream and disengage and crawl away.
Crawl, grovel.
And then for my bonus action, I attack it with my spirit weapon.
Okay.
When could you move so
Okay, damn
fast?
Boop. 6.
Okay.
That's my
Good.
turn.
Gultard.
Same thing, attack quite recklessly.
Reckless.
Let me turn back on advantage.
You should be on your second.
What? I should be on my 2nd rage by now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go down.
Rage lasts
1.
a minute. So I think you have at
How
least
many-
4 more turns.
Does he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Combat
Okay.
hasn't been going on that long.
Well, attacking quite recklessly. At 20!
Yeah. Bringing the
Is it?
pain.
Nice.
That would be 33 damage.
Your battle base cuts through this like butter, and you see the golem just slide in this diagonal cut that you made into it, and it just falls off. Its pieces that were connected in its arms crumple and then darken, no longer tiny.
I'm definitely collecting one of those later. That's my turn.
That is your turn. That is the end of combat. The crowd roars as they see this thing destroyed. And you see Fabar up in his seat, standing and applauding you. He even throws in a couple whistles by putting his fingers into his lips.
That wasn't too hard.
I'm like putting out this like fire on me. I'm like patting myself down, like getting rid of this like hot magma. Ugh.
Yeah, all slowly.
Are we still slow?
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there glistening in sweat, and I'm just like, that wasn't so hard.
Good.
Ivy's burned, like completely burned, charred skin.
Only a mere 27 health gone.
Only
Kyrek also just kind of falls over, being 1 hit point to dying.
Hey,
Well, the-
same.
When the tank is a tank and has 30 health with everyone dead.
As soon as Thabar's done applauding, he raises both his hands up and he says, "Good visitors. These people here have gone and volunteered to do not only one, but 2 performances in an evening." And the crowd roars hearing this. They've agreed to take up the task of children. But now they shall have to go and fight again. Crowd cheers.
Is he insinuating we don't get a short rest?
No, he's not insinuating. Because the gates open up on the opposite side of the arena. Don't go with them.
Is there no,
Kyrek,
is there no intermission or something?
No, because as you're all semi-grouped together, the gate opens and you see a bucket of green liquid gets poured all over.
Green liquid, what?
On
A
us?
bucket of green liquid pours on the entire band.
Okay.
You may roll 3 hit dice.
Oh, it's like a semi-short rest potion thing.
Am I still slowed?
I think I heal
No.
full. A minute's probably
Okay,
passed
good.
by now.
Ouch.
Oh, dang, that's pretty good.
Yeah, some of those are pretty good.
And that's almost max.
I go up to all but 1 health.
All but 5.
All but 3.
So where's the green bucket of slime?
As you turned your way towards the entrance to go back to where you think you were gonna go, it came from the top of it.
So it's like right here in this area?
Sure, it's buckets here.
This doesn't happen to give back spell slots of any type, does it?
Oh, it's a healing thingy.
Half.
It gives me back half of my spell slots?
Yes.
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
He's so excited that it heals him.
Okay, that's better.
I'm gonna guess round down.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like appear to be somewhere.
Beware. What?
The bucket where the healing potion
Is there?
is there. Rough.
Cool, cool. Hopefully this time it's something you can punch, Dontar. I don't really want to get into
Yeah,
melee
I
again.
hope so too. That was infuriating.
I'm back. What did I miss?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Thabar back in his place of being, watching over everything, in his box seat. Excuse me.
He what?
Sorry. Says now, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Bugflint.
What?
Bug flute.
Bugfint.
Oh, bug fent.
Bugfint.
So it's a bugbear. Two of them.
4 people walk out of this tunnel. You see 2 bugbears both carrying battle bases similar to Dunpowers.
Ghoultard.
Or Ghoultards. Sorry. A woman walking. She wears a red dress and her hair pulled back, and she has a flute. And an old man walking out with his cane, and he has sticks poking out of his back, and he's carrying something in his arm. But when he's walking, he's making this squeegly sound. He's playing bagpipes.
I want those bagpipes.
What the heck?
Let's get initiative up.
Reroll?
Yes.
Well,
Fine. What in the world?
Sorry, champ.
Can I use my inspiration to reroll that?
If you want to.
I do want to.
Man!
If you want.
I am sick.
your natural one is still higher than mine currently.
Yeah, I got +3. So that's 11 now.
Gotta love how badly we rolled. Jeez.
I haven't really gotten a natural roll.
Roleplay wise, it makes sense that we're more sluggish
Yeah.
because we're tired and
Yes, it is. I'm not as tired.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm not tired.
well, I not like we just fought, so
No, yes, you're right.
the muscles would bring on the ache just a little bit.
Yeah, especially you with your nice little burning hit.
You making fun of me?
A little bit. Out of character, I'm making fun of you, but
I am not a melee character.
But,
no, you are not.
the lady's turn. She'll go, she'll take the fronting line and start playing her flute.
Charges at us while she's playing a flute.
No, but she's just marching.
Flutes aggressively.
Flute's aggressive.
Flutes in combat.
And the crowd applauds her tenacity to go like this with a flute. It's this bugbear's turn, and he's gonna be jamming on his bass. Then he turns to face the other bugbear and really just start getting into playing his music. He wants to turn around. Sadie.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Yeah, let's aim at the lady, and I'm going to. Chromatic orb. I don't think a 9 hit.
Mm-mm. So sorry.
Yeah, no, that's okay. And that's my turn.
It's a turn. Dontar.
Okay. Okay. Once again, I'm pretty far away from these guys. Do any of them have missiles? Like a arrow, bow and arrow, or
Any of them?
yeah?
They don't seem to be carrying projectile weapons, no.
All right. Let's go 40 feet. Get close to them. Give the magic caster some space. I will prep my action to dodge if they attack me. But if they don't attack me and they get close enough, I will instead attack them with my blade.
So you prepared to attack.
I'm prepared to attack, but no, not really. So you can prep and I'm prepping my action to
Yeah,
either do
that's-
one of the two things depending on if something happens.
Okay.
So if one of them gets close enough to me for me to attack them, I will attack them. But if they don't, I'm going to take the dodge action instead on any attacks against me.
Savvy.
Okay.
This bugbear, he's also gonna start getting into the his battle basing with his fellow bugbear, and they're really jamming each other. You can see the crowd getting into it and started chanting "Metal Bug." This man with the bagpipes, he's gonna go and throw them at the lady. And she's gonna take it. And then he's going to hold on to at least one of the shafts from the bagpipe, which turns out to be a staff. And he does a spell. As soon as the lady grabs the bagpipes, poisonous-looking fog or poofs around her. You can't see her anymore.
Does the fog linger, or does it disappear and she's also gone?
It lingers. So I will do that for the moment. Put it in the... You know what? That's better. As the fog dissipates, you see a giant serpent standing where the lady was.
Spooky.
A serpent. Kyrak.
Seeing this castery dude, not liking that one bit. He's gonna shoot that loser. I guess he's gonna move exactly 10 feet closer and then shoot that loser with the guiding bolt, of course.
Shoot him.
16 hit him.
It does. It does. Roll damage.
For 15.
As soon as this guiding bolt hits him, the wizard drops his staff and he falls to the ground.
Dang. Kyrak looks to the audience, strums his guitar, and says, "Good."
They scream skid back at you, and they cheer as you do it. So
Alright, that's my turn.
Coulthard.
Trent,
Trent, you there?
are you muted?
Sorry, I was muted. He moved there. He's going to beat out. He's going to put a beat out on his base, and then he's going to take an action to counterattack anything that comes close.
Okay. Ivy.
Ivy. Let's see. She'll walk up to Ghoultard, touch his shoulder, and cast Heroism, which makes Ghoultard immune to being frightened. And you have 4 temporary hit points that refresh at the start of your turn.
Making the tank even tankier, huh?
Yes.
I like it.
That also gives you a free action if you wanted to throw one of your weapons.
I'll throw a javelin.
That would actually get rid of your reaction, though, so you're...
Never mind, I'm keeping the reaction.
Yeah, your ready to action wouldn't work. Then she backs off.
Okay. Snake the turn. As it's gonna go creep forward here, and then it's gonna open its mouth and hiss out more poisonous fog.
Poison spray.
Yep.
15 should hit both of you.
I have resistance to poison damage.
Ooh, goody. But you, Donfire. You resistant.
No.
Moss.
It's attacking me?
It has hissed poisonous fog out of its mouth.
Oh.
The gas pours, kills the air around you.
Okay. I have to make a saving throw?
Yes.
Constitution?
Actually, yes, go ahead and make a
'Cause-
constitution save.
Yeah, because it's poison, so Constitution would be the thing to use.
Do I make one as well?
14.
Yes.
Wow.
I'm a dwarf. Of course I've got high con.
The dwarf holds his breath and he's fine. Duntard, you do take 1 damage.
Okay, one damage.
Just 1 little point. Just 1.
Okay, am I poisoned?
No.
Nothing else? Just the 1 damage.
Yeah, just the 1 damage.
Okay.
Highly
Okay.
suspicious.
Yeah, highly suspicious.
This bugbear, finishing his bass solo, is gonna go and sprint over, and then leap, swinging his battle bass, down upon Dontar.
Is he within range of me or no?
Oh, he's not even within range of me.
Well, he's leaping over. I'm gonna roll to at least see if it hits you. You know.
Well, I'll use the dodge action then to impose disadvantage.
Dodge.
I am now dodging all attacks instead of attacking.
Oof. That would miss, so if you want to go and attempt to go for the reaction, because he would dodge.
Okay, I get my reaction. My reaction was to attack anything that came within range.
Okay.
So Battle Base 2 get advantage. Let's turn that off real quick. It is off. Do I hit?
That cast at me, but no, it doesn't.
Okay, I miss it.
Sadie.
I'm gonna do another chromatic orb at that,
At
but
what?
I doubt that hit.
Nope. That snake slithers around that orb.
That's
No matter
my
how orby
turn.
it was.
They're too slithery slather.
They're slipping around. Dante.
Alright. Am I close enough to the snake to attack it, or do I have to move away from this bugbear?
You would have to move away, but I don't. I would not.
Invoking opportunity?
It would.
I'll take it. I'm gonna move towards the snake.
Okay. It misses though.
Okay, cool. Okay, so now on this snake, I'm going to make a full round of attacks. First, I will attack it with the Knuckle Blade, then use my bonus action to do an unarmed attack. And then after that, I will use Flurry of Blows. Oh, sorry, never mind. I can't do the unarmed attack, so don't ignore that first unarmed attack right there.
Okay.
Oh, no, actually, that would be part of the Flurry of Blows. Sorry. So immediately after you take the attack action, I can spend 1 key to make 2 unarmed attacks as a bonus action. So, I make another unarmed attack included in that. So only 3 attacks. Spending 1 key to do that. Wait, sorry, do I hit with the Knuckle Blade?
You do, yes.
Okay, and what about the second unarmed strike? Or the first one? 17, does that hit?
The 17 does not.
Okay, so 18 hit, 17 and 10 miss. But because I attacked with that, I can impose. I think. Let me see. Wait, hit. Okay, so no, I have to hit the creature with the Flurry of Blows attack. So I don't hit it, so I don't get to do one of these extra things. Oh well, I hit it with the first attack. It's good enough for me.
Nice.
Turn.
This bugbear is gonna just slowly march while playing his bass. Getting to about here. Batman's dead. Him from the turn order, Kyrak.
Kyrak's gonna shoot a guiding bolt at this one so that he can give his good friend some advantage.
Zap.
Ugh.
Oof. It misses.
I'll spend another couple of sorcery points to cast it again.
A couple?
A couple.
What do you say to two?
As
So
a bonus action. Does that one hit?
Tit.
It does or doesn't?
It does.
Ooh.
Ignore that.
For 21 damage.
Oofa.
And now Goldheart has some nice advantage.
Thank you. I don't have to attack recklessly.
Or you could just attack recklessly and not take. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, you don't have to.
Good lord.
Swinging at it with magical base
Magic
and going
base.
into rage. $21 hits, I'm guessing?
Yes. Oof.
Yep.
Oof.
Then I'm raging, so that's my turn.
Oof. Not that. Crazy. Ivy.
Did Dontar actually injure the snake? Is it wounded a little bit?
Yeah, it's wounded a little bit.
Okay. Now I'm going to use Toll of the Dead. It needs to make a wisdom save. Ivy
Okay.
reaches out her hand and snaps her fingers, but instead of a snap, it sounds a deathly bell dongs across the battlefield. And, hold on, that's the wrong damage dice?
It fails.
It fails. It's supposed to take a d12, not a d8.
Okay.
7 damage.
Okay.
And has anyone taken any damage except for the 1 damage from the poison? I'll take that as a no. I will... Actually, is this an enchantment spell? I will do nothing else.
Dontar, this snake's gonna reach out and bite.
Ah! Don't do it! No! Eee! Does it hit?
It does hit.
Oh no.
I need you to make a dex. Or, I'm sorry,
Dex-
Dave.
What? You keep cutting out, that's why.
Target
Constitution?
must make a DC save. What?
Is it a poison attack?
Yes.
Okay, it's Constitution.
Most likely.
Okay.
Does that pass?
You take 15 poison damage.
Okay.
Oh, that's an increase.
There it is!
So I take 15 poison damage, is that it?
Yes.
No piercing or anything else?
Oh wait, no, you're right. The piercing does need to get into that. I keep
Wait,
forgetting that that's
is
plus,
it a-
and I thought
Is it a bite attack?
bite attack.
Then it has to succeed on the bite attack for the poison to have any effect.
Well, it succeeds on both the bite for the attack. So
Okay.
the 7.
So it hits me. It gets 14 or above. It hits.
Yeah.
Then I failed the con save, so I take 15 poison damage plus the piercing bite damage.
Yes.
How much is that?
Together, that is 22.
22. So 16. Okay, so 17 HP is what I'm at now.
17?
15.
18?
I'm at 15. No, wait, what? No, let me just get my calculator out here. Hold on a second.
15 plus.
I'm
seven-
at 14.
Oh, I think you're fine.
I'm okay.
You
No.
okay? Okay. You're just unconscious.
No, I'm not.
Oh, I thought you were subtracting from 14.
No, I was at 36.
Okay.
Minus 22 equals 14.
Whew.
I'm fine.
Literally fine.
Dang, go away. Not you. Keep hitting initiative. This bugbear is gonna go and swing at Gultar with his battle base, but he misses. Sadie?
He missed a 7.
Missed.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna try to finally hit that snake with a level 2 chromatic. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Next
I'm
time.
sorry.
And that's my turn.
Dontar.
Well, I'm gonna beat this snake up.
Beat the snake up.
I don't appreciate things biting me.
Get some new boots.
Alright, we'll just go with, let me see if there's anything else I can do real fast. Oh, I can do that? Okay.
You cannot make a wall at your turn.
Oh, I can do that too. I keep forgetting about that. Okay. I will attack it. The Knuckle Blade. Then I will spend another key point to do Way of the Open Palm.
Okay, Knuckle Blade hit.
2 unarmed attacks.
The second arm attack hits.
Okay, so the first one I'll roll damage for the Knuckle Blade. 6 damage. And then the unarmed strike is 5 damage. And now it has to make a strength saving throw against an 11 DC.
Strength saving. It fails.
Oh, good. Okay, so it gets pushed away 15 feet from me. I'm gonna angle it so it goes that way.
You just
So it goes
punched
to...
a snake away
Yeah.
from you.
Yeah,
It
so-
whips around.
What happens is I like bring up my knuckle blade and I like slice up and I just cut it, but then as I do, I bring up my leg and I just like full on roundhouse kick it. And then it gets boom, like this like energy like rockets from my foot into it and it gets thrown
Hadouken!
away. Now I have free reign on movement, so I'm going to go 40 feet back to here.
Anyone just picture the Street Fighter like punch up?
That's my turn.
Basically. Your turn leaves a streak of blood behind it along your blade.
Yeah.
This bugbear is gonna come charging in over here. And he's actually gonna go and tackle his buddy. And then tackling into Gultard as well.
I can take it.
These bugbears have no concern for each other.
No, but he dogpiles on top of you. You don't take any damage though.
Don't I get to make a counteracting strength check or anything?
Please.
Is it a save or check?
Save.
Okay. Can I use my inspiration to reroll that?
If you'd like to.
Same thing.
If you'd like to, but that was it.
Do you have advantage on that when you're raging?
I do.
I
have
think
advantage
you have
on-
advantage on strength checks.
In battle, you fight with primal ferocity on your turn. While raging, you gain the following benefits. If you have an advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
there
Okay,
you
go
go.
ahead and
So I need to
reroll.
reroll.
I'll
Well,
let you reroll.
We'll say you
one.
spent your initiative or your inspiration to re-roll that advantage of 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Reroll with your advantage.
Okay. And take the second roll. Woo, nat 20.
Instead of being dogpiled on, you're able to go and hold up the bugbears while on your back with your feet up and your arms spread out. So you're almost making them fly like you would with a child.
Sweet. I was picturing a cool ninja move where I like throw them over me while doing that, but that works too.
I'd allow that.
I would do that then.
They get tossed
No.
over. Ivy, give me a dexterity save.
Please. Thank you.
You dodge. You move.
I move. She screams as she moves.
You get out the way. Oh, it's Kyrak's turn. Excuse me.
Kyrak's gonna scooch over here a little bit.
Scooches.
And yeah, why wouldn't I just shoot another guiding bolt at the most injured one?
Most injured one.
Yes.
The bugbears are prone right now.
Yes.
Oh, are they? Well, let me roll that disadvantage. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
It's 19 damage.
For the record, it is the one on the left. But 19 damage. Or right, excuse me, left. Those are hard. Anything else?
This one's the most damage.
That's
Yes.
my turn.
No, the
It's
left
your
one.
turn. Yep.
This one's most damaged.
No.
This one is.
There you go.
That's not the one on the left.
Exactly.
I'm gonna walk up. I'm
Okay.
gonna attack it. You did guiding bolt, so I'm gonna attack it with advantage again. With advantage again.
Yeah.
Do so.
Does a 17 hit?
It's not.
That is a high AC for a thing not wearing armor. Alrighty. Ends my turn.
Ivy. You skeeved by these creatures flying past you.
No, yeah, dude. She's glaring at Gultard at this moment in time. So I had something, but I can't really do that now. I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna do Toll of the Dead against the snake again with the correct damage dice. So it's a
Wow.
Wisdom save.
Yes. 11 pass?
11
Wait,
does
what
not
pass? Oh, I'm sorry. What? I should re-ask. What?
My DC's 14.
Okay. Then no, it still doesn't pass because I got 13.
Did that actually roll the damage for anybody?
No.
All right,
Unless it rolls 0 for your damage.
there you go. 12.
Nice,
Nice.
max damage.
I don't know why the damage is blank.
The snake hisses every time the bell tolls.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to use Healing Word on Dontar. Boom. 7 damage. Healed.
Wow.
Ooh, I heal
7.
7. Oh.
Healing damage, very good.
And if you wanted to throw anything, you can throw a weapon.
Let's do.
I could throw my knuckle blade, but I will not.
Alright.
Oh, your fist!
To a flip.
Wait, I have,
Are the weapon.
I have 10 darts.
You want to throw a dart?
Sure.
Give a d20.
They're prone, so disadvantage.
You can throw it at the snake. The snake's
Throw
not
the
prone.
snake.
Do
Yeah.
whatever.
Snake's my enemy, bro.
Okay.
It has a,
Alright, so
does a d4, I
roll,
believe.
roll a d20 plus my dexterity modifier.
And proficiency.
Yes.
Okay, so that'd just be plus 5. So there's a d20.
Oof.
So that is 23.
Very good.
And what's the damage on that? D4?
Dart is a d4 plus dex.
So
Okay, so that is
d4
5
2,
damage.
5, 3. Okay.
I look in the direction of Ivy. Wait, where's Ivy?
North.
Oh, across the battlefield. Okay. I look over at you and give you a nod.
She gives you a small smile and waggles her fingers.
This bugbear on the right gets up. That's 80.
Okay. I'm gonna use my last second level spell to try to hit it with a chromatic orb.
Right when he gets up.
The one standing up?
The snake.
Oh, the
Snake.
snake.
Ah.
Against them.
Misses.
Nah!
Ah! Well,
Wait, do you still have your inspiration?
Oh, yeah, use
If
that.
you wish to.
Okay, guys, if it fails, I'm blaming you, but I'm gonna use my inspiration to try.
Wish.
Oh!
So roll that damage twice.
Yeah, roll it twice.
Yes, all of the damage dice.
I'm
spellcasting
gonna do
ability-
fire damage.
It's
What
amazing.
the shit?
Critting on spells is the best.
The snake hisses as this orb smacks it. And you can see some of its scales are charred and blackened, and some of its flesh is exposed, burnt.
It was worth all the effort. And that's my turn.
It's still alive?
Dang.
It's a giant snake. Why wouldn't it be?
Well, with the rest of the companions so easy, I would imagine it would have died by now.
Easy. I still haven't even killed a bugbear.
Oh, they're close, though.
Dante.
Let's see. Does the snake look like it's almost dead?
It is charred, but it still has life in its eyes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not close enough. Okay. I am going to turn to these bugbears. Get close to this one right here. Start whacking that one. Let me see here.
This one here.
Hold on. Okay, so I'm not going to be using my flurry of blows this time. Instead, I'm just going to do a regular knuckle blade attack,
Okay.
along with just a bonus action monk attack. Unarmed strike against oh hey, against this one right next to Goltar. One on the right.
Okay. That hits.
So there's the knuckle blade. 7 damage. And then the unarmed strike, 7 damage. There you go, 14.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just go and I slice him up. I just do an uppercut with my blade, and then as I go up with that, I bring in my hand, just flat palm, boom, and just hit it right outside. Oh no, fist, as a fist.
It takes it and looks at you.
Then I spit in its face.
It roars. This bugbear's gonna get up. Kyrak.
Well,
Wait,
what
one of them
else
was-
would I do?
They were both
Wait.
proned. There were
They're
two
both
bug.
prone?
They got
Both
up.
had advantage on those attacks.
They're not. He wasn't a prone and you attacked him.
The one you attacked me was not prone.
There was
Oh.
the one on the left got up.
Okay, which one's still looking the worst?
The one on the right is.
Alright,
Wait,
I'm
they
gonna.
were. Hold
They
on,
were both
wait,
prone, and you attacked the one on the right.
Okay.
That had gotten up
so-
previous turn.
Yeah,
Yep.
one of them got up. So they weren't both
Oh,
prone.
so it wasn't prone when I was currently attacking it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, jeez. I guess. Alright,
okay.
alright.
It's okay.
yeah. Oof.
It's,
Kyrak shrugs and looks at the camera.
fizzles.
Oh,
Someone throws their underwear at you, and it's not.
hey, that's a pretty good one.
It is a large man's underwear that is stained in many ways.
Okay, so thought that counts.
Ooh.
Thought that counts. That's my turn.
It is really gross. Gultard,
Attacking the one in front.
attack him.
I'm attacking quite recklessly as well.
There you go. Oh, very good. Damage.
19.
This bugbear looks grudgingly. Ivy.
Ivy. Ivy will move over here. The bugbear that looks the least hurt needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, that's one on the left. Least hurt.
Yep. As I am casting Hold Person on him.
Does pass.
He does not.
No.
He is paralyzed for 1 minute.
Oh, well, he's screwed.
He can make another save at the end of each of his turns.
He's paralyzed.
What's paralyzed?
He is. I don't know.
It's incapacitated, meaning they can't make any actions. He can't speak or move. He automatically fails strength and dexterity saves. Attacks against him have advantage, and any attack that hits him is a critical hit.
Okay.
And then for my bonus action, I will cast another healing spell at Domtar. Heal for 8. And then you get a free attack against one of these two.
Choose.
Which one is the paralyzed one?
Left.
I will attack the paralyzed one.
Let's see.
So I get advantage on the hit. If I hit, I automatically get a crit.
Yes.
I like it. I think that hits. Okay, so that's 2 and 6, and then another 2 and 2, because you don't add the modifier twice. So that's 4 plus 8, 12 damage.
12 damage.
That's my turn.
That must go up. Come on. It's a good turn. The snake.
Snack a snack.
The snake is gonna come over here, and lunge at Kyrak.
Oh, what a jerk!
She's angry. But angrily she snaps her jaws and misses. But while she's close, she shall open her mouth and fog shall pour out.
Ugh. Does that make a constitution?
Yes, please. Oof. So sorry.
Oh, great.
You take 4 poison damage.
Wow.
Oh, that could have been worse.
Yeah.
This bugbear. Right. He's gonna turn around and attack Gultard. He's gonna swing his base at him. Hits. Dealing 7 damage.
4.
4. It's 80.
Okay.
Crashed.
The one on the left is the paralyzed one, right? This one?
Yes.
That one. I'm gonna come up and actually use my weapon? What?
Unbelievable.
That's crazy because it hits.
You also have advantage.
Either way.
Just in case. It doesn't matter if she gets a crit because she automatically
Yeah.
crits.
So that's damage twice, right?
Without the modifier, so 12.
12.
That's my turn.
Good job, Sadie.
Good job. Dantar.
Okay. That paralyzed one is still up.
Yeah.
And the snake looks like it's hurt.
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to turn back to the snake. And I'm going to do a whole nother, some more attacks on this with the, spending my last key point to do another flurry of blows. So, first I'll do the Knuckle Blade. Oh, sorry, not with advantage!
It misses.
So, 13 misses, but the flurry of blows...
Misses.
You're kidding, right? You're kidding! I got
Misses.
2 sevens in a row?
That's right.
Okay, waste my
Some-
key point and
Alternate.
end my turn. Wah wah.
Boy tries to punch Snake. Snake dodges.
Oh. Dawntar, the heroism fades from you. You don't get
What?
the
There was heroism on me?
Not Dawntar, Gultard.
Oh,
Yeah.
You don't get the temp HP anymore.
Oh wait, I had temp HP for that last hit.
true.
I literally took nothing from that last hit.
Nice.
Congrats.
Cool.
Remind me of paralyzed.
So it's at the end of its turn, it gets another save, but it can't do anything for its turn, so pretty much, if it makes a save, its turn is over.
Okay. It's a wisdom save.
Yes.
Shoot. It's a failed wisdom save.
It's still under?
Yep, still under.
Perfect.
Carrick.
Jeez,
Snake
are they
just-
both still alive?
The snake just tried to bite your face and then hissed poison gas at you.
Yeah, he's gonna turn to the snake and be pretty upset about it. And I'm going to try and firmly grasp it.
Firmly grasp it.
The 15 doesn't grasp it, so
As charged as that snake is, you couldn't get your arms around it.
he shrugs at the camera again. That's because that's my team.
Wow.
Wow.
Gultard.
I recklessly attacks the one in front of me.
Reckless. Attack. Heal.
Hits.
Yes. Damage.
13.
This bugbear is breathing heavily.
It's still not freaking dead.
Wow.
He's looking very angrily at you, and he utters, "I will choke you to your final breath."
Good luck.
Ivy's gonna Toll of the Dead him, so the weaker bugbear needs to make the wisdom save.
He's gonna make a save.
Let's see if it rolls this time.
It does not. Nor does he make the save.
Still paralyzed.
My thing is
No, this is a
broken.
new one. Okay, 7 damage. Weird.
My macro's just broken, I guess.
Wait, you're doing damage to the weaker one, right?
Yeah, the one that Gultard's talking to.
As Gultard says, "Good luck." Ivy casts this spell, and the bugbear falls forward, and lays there, dead.
What?
He was very, very almost dead.
He doesn't squish you, and he stops right at your feet, and you can see that there's no light in his eyes anymore. Gultard.
Sorry for kill stealing. She backs up in the corner.
Hello, the snake.
She has no more bonus action shenanigans.
The snake's gonna turn this way, towards Dawntar. Dawntar. And then it's gonna go and hiss poison fog at it. Give us a charisma save along with Bultard.
Constitution or charisma?
Constitution, excuse me.
Finally, a good roll.
There you go. You both go and make that save.
Nice.
Don't try poisoning a dwarf, it doesn't work.
And then the snake's gonna coil itself.
Coil itself.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
gonna coil in on itself. This guy's dead, so he's gonna be removed. Sadie. Sadie Doe.
I'm gonna slish biggie slash it.
You have
And not
advantage.
hit it. Oh, advantage. There we
Yeah, do it again.
Go, go, go. This time it did matter.
Haha!
Oh, no.
Still didn't hit, so
It
it
matters
still
enough
didn't
that-
matter.
Yeah.
Yep. It matters so much that you don't drop your weapon when you're swinging at this. Your hands are not sweating.
Yeah, I'm low key pissed that this snake hasn't hit me because I haven't been able to use my.
I will attempt to fight the snake.
Fight it.
Keyword attempt.
Attempt.
And then bonus action, unarmed strike. And that's it. Either of those hit?
Then it did do not. You're frustrated
Alright.
with the snake. It's okay.
He
Okay,
just seems to be like
nobody
wiggling out of
can-
my range, just like I just like keep trying to get close to it and it just backs away a little bit.
Sad one. This bugbear here is gonna go.
Make a save.
Yeah, he is gonna make a save. Unless that minute's up, which I don't think it is.
Not even
I don't
close.
think so. Yeah.
They still got 3 more turns after this one.
Nope.
No, it's
he's gonna.
still got
10.
8.
No, it's 10, right?
Yeah, it's still got 8 more turns after this one.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Either way, he's still twitching. He's paralyzed.
1, 2.
Alright.
Yeah, he's still got 8 more. You should put a little timer on him that says 8.
I've been keeping track.
Kyrak, if it's my turn, is going to frustratedly shoot a guiding bolt at this stupid snake. I've only got like 1 more of these left after this.
Tap him.
Well, this should be our last fight for tonight.
And
Yeah.
he
This-
shrugs so hard at the camera his shoulders break.
Just lob it just a little too high. There's another pair of underwear that falls to you, but it's just as dirty as the other one.
He pretends it wasn't for him.
It has your name on it.
Ew, I don't want to know what they wrote that with.
Wait, no, what?
There's only been 1 day and they're
Wow.
already getting embroidered underwear.
I don't know if it's embroidery.
No, it's not.
You just get a good old brown crayon.
Yep.
Yeah,
Brown
Oh,
grain.
man.
the closest brown paint you can find.
Why must
Found
we
a
say-
brown stick.
Okay, My
Yeah,
turn?
no more.
Gultard.
Yep.
Gonna get up and around to the other side. Do I have flanking?
A little bit more. Yeah.
Okay.
Flanking.
I am flanking! Attacking! Thank goodness for advantage.
Your flanked attack does not work as the snake is able to weave through your swings. It's weaving, wooving. Ivy.
Ivy comes in here to use her final spell slot to do inflict wounds. Oh no! Oh, I have advantage.
A little more. You can do it.
Does that hit?
No.
Damn.
So sorry.
then she backs up again.
Back it up. Back it up. The snake is now gonna cast poison fog in a circle around itself. Constitution from Kyrak and Dontar. Gultar doesn't matter. It's dwarf.
Yay!
Hey!
Oh, look at that. One more. Come on, Odd.
For me?
Oh, no. For Dontar.
What?
New Constitution save.
Oh, man.
Just poison pouring around you.
Ugh.
Which fills your lungs and gives you 5 damage. And then this snake's gonna whip its head and bite Kyrak.
Did it hit me?
It does.
Finally! I'm going to cast Abyssal Rebuke.
What is?
It needs to make a dexterity save or take 8 lightning damage.
Okay.
Man, that's really underwhelming damage.
Yeah, it could be a lot.
Oh,
Fortunately,
21.
this was not.
Oh, roll a 21.
Roll the 21.
Let me double check the deets on this one.
I think it's half damage, I'm not sure.
Yeah, half damage, so it takes 4 damage.
4 damage.
How
But
much?
then you take a total of 17. 8 of it piercing, 9 poison.
Do I get another save against that poison, or?
No, because you already took the first save.
Okay.
Oh wait, that was... Yeah, you got a 21 on the save. But you're not poisoned.
But do I get a save for the other poison damage, or do I just take that automatically?
Just take it automatically.
Okay.
Sadie.
Let's see if I can actually hit it. Do I still have advantage?
Yes.
Yes.
She's paralyzed. Swing it.
One more. 10?
Yeah, 10 and
Yeah. They're good. Dontar.
I'm glad somebody's benefiting from it.
Okay.
Kind of the reason I left you guys to it is because the snake can move.
I'm gonna keep trying to beat at this snake, but this time I've got flanking advantage.
Mhm.
Huzzah!
Alright.
21?
21. Swing it.
Yeah! 10 damage. Does that knock it out?
No, the snake is heavily looking at you.
Hey, attack again!
This is-
17, is that it? Oh.
It misses.
I finally got a hit on it.
You know,
Slicing it.
Precious.
That will be my turn.
This guy's gonna try to save himself again, but who knows?
One of these days he'll get it.
Yeah, he's still twitching. He doesn't know how
Oh
to
my gosh.
get it together.
Oh man.
Correct.
Well, being pretty near death, and also being pretty much out of all useful spells, he's just gonna disengage.
Just gonna
Over here.
disengage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't really do much else, so that's my turn.
Gultard.
Gultard is going to attack the snake quite recklessly.
Attack it!
But you don't need to be quite reckless.
I don't need to be quite reckless. I still got Dontar. Never mind.
Good. You behead this snake.
Hey!
Yes.
Yeah, snake death, snake death.
Its head flings off and rolls over here to where Kyrak's feet are.
Ah,
And then
Just
using
stab
my
the rest of
movement,
its
I'll go
body.
back over there.
And the rest of the body starts flinging around.
I use my movement to go over there, and then I end my turn.
Ivy.
Actually, her best bet is Toll of the Dead, so it needs to make another Wisdom save.
It's like paralyzed, and now it's like.
Yeah, it's still broken.
All right, takes 3 damage.
The bell makes him twitch.
That's my turn.
Sadie.
Slippity slash it again.
Slippity slash with recorder staff.
That was a
And miss.
18 until the other dice smacked it.
Oof.
Did you
Oh.
see that?
Yeah.
Was. Sorry.
Random number generators.
Stinks, don't it?
It just wasn't meant to be.
Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
No groveling, alright.
Dontar will turn to face the crowds and raise his arms, pumping again. Scared as he runs in for the hopefully final blows on this paralyzed.
I think
bugbear.
only
You see he
Sadie's
has
been
lockjaw
damaging
on.
it, so I do not think it's close to death.
Maybe.
Could have a performance as well.
Oh sure, yeah. Let me give you that. Oh, I already gave that up. Okay, so let me just do
And then after that, you can roll
That.
damage.
17. Getting better
Okay.
at pumping.
Roll damage.
Alright, it's crit, right?
No, I didn't crit.
Paralyzed.
Each hit
Yeah,
when
he's
it's paralyzed is
paralyzed.
a crit.
Alright, so that is.
It is officially a crit.
Okay.
11 plus 4.
Oh, no,
so
the
that's
modifiers
15.
on the second one.
Yeah. The modifier's not counted, but the 6 is a 3. So that's 15 plus my second attack. Oops, sorry, that's supposed to be advantaged. Plus another 7 and 2, so 9. So 24 damage total.
Okay.
It still stands.
It still stands.
Alright.
Stand as standing as it gets, cause kind of paralyzed.
Kind of paralyzed.
Oh wait. What's the save again?
14.
It finally is unparalyzed.
Can I use my inspiration to force it to reroll?
Ooh.
Since I'm trying to keep my... Because it's a concentration spell, so I'm trying to force my concentration to overpower his.
That is a valid argument, so yes. No, it actually got a bigger roll.
Alright,
Oh.
I tried.
It fought back, and he broke your paralysis.
He's free! He's free!
Ah! But he can't do
Uh,
anything else this turn.
Nope.
He screams, and he says, "I will have your blood!" Kyrak.
Arax is gonna swoop over here and try to make sure that he doesn't do by firmly grasp.
Okay. Grasp it.
Shocking grasp.
Your shocking grasp is not shocking.
Oh, really? 15 doesn't hit? Dang. Man, I've done nothing for the past, 5 turns.
Only look pretty.
You did the hellish rebuke.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, I did 4 damage.
That's something.
Cool.
Kyrak poses for the crowd and does a cool
Cool tart,
chord with
sadly.
guitar at the very...
Well. Oh, okay.
There, that's it. 14. Nah.
Your guitar solo was amazing.
But I'm too covered in dirty underwear for people to take it seriously.
Nope, they're laughing.
Am I good to go then?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Gultard will step over the dead bugbear, screaming at the bugbear, "Have mine first!" as he attacks. With his battle.
I like that.
So he's going to attack with his battle base.
Battle base
Does not hit.
does not.
I still taunted him though.
You poked the bugbear. Ivy.
Out of curiosity, did that potion use our hit dice, or did it just have us roll our an approximation of our hit dice?
It had you roll. It did not use any.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I was just wondering for when we sleep tonight if we survive this one bugbear.
If you survive.
Yep.
Yeah,
Toll,
you know.
Toll of the Dead. Wisdom save.
No, he screams hearing this bell.
He's heard it too much.
He gets lockjaw, and as he does that, his tongue's bitten out. He's paralyzed again.
I knocked out his tongue with my bell.
He froze and he got lockjaw and he bit his tongue off.
Oh, okay. Ouch.
Ooh.
You can see a bluish-looking tongue lying on the stone floor.
Ivy almost throws up.
Zadie.
Well, let's see if we can get this guy down. Or at least hit him.
You whap him.
At last.
Slippity slap him.
Slippity slap for.
But without the
Uh,
extra.
No crit. He's
Oh, no
So
crit.
just 7.
Then
just
just
7.
7.
No, he's paralyzed now.
No, he's not
That was-
paralyzed. Toll of the Dead is just damage.
Oh. Oh, okay, then...
I mean, he could have just like gotten really badly hurt and bit off his own tongue in a clench of teeth.
Oh, maybe Pavlo just kicked in. I don't know. Pavlov. Whatever his name is. Padlock.
Well, that's my whole turn.
That's your turn. Duntar.
Oh, I will. Attack it with my knuckle blade.
Ooh,
Choose
really?
a bonus action unarmed attack.
Oh, okay.
Oh, would you look at that? Beautiful.
Fantastic. Look at this man go and beat upon this bugbear.
I can imagine the entire arena hears that from Fabar.
13 plus 4 is 17 damage.
I'm actually gonna make this intricate speaker system for everyone to hear my commentary.
I slice him down the side and then punch him in the gut.
You punch him. Punch him hard.
He's not dead yet?
Nope.
Gosh,
You want him
alright.
to do that?
Moving on, his turn.
It's his turn. He's gonna retaliate by trying to do the wisdom save. Do nothing. He doesn't need to do that.
He doesn't need
As-
to do any sort of wisdom save. He's free.
Yeah. He's gonna swing his battle axe at Kyrak because he's in front of Ivy. Hitting. Dealing 12 damage
To who, sorry?
to Kyrak.
Oh, crap!
Yeah, there's an axe embedded in you somewhere.
So how do I determine if that kills me outright?
If it
It
gets
has-
to your con.
Okay.
Well, I guess
So
that's
do-
how I play it. I guess. And if
HP
Brody wants to
with
do
con?
rods, max damage.
Wait, what's... Do you mean, what do you mean max damage?
So a lot of people play it where if it's the inverse of your health, is where you're instantly killed.
Oh,
yeah, no,
That's
you're-
up to
you're
how
fine.
Brody's playing it.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm not instantly killed, so...
Yeah, you're fine.
So you're unconscious.
Yes.
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 But damage. Carrick.
Is out.
Yeah, I
Ouch.
get to roll a good old death save.
Yes, make a save.
Oof.
Oh, but that's a Gultard.
Gultard will use his final rage of the day because I'm pretty sure his second one's up by now.
A minute
Should
lasts
we-
longer than you think it does.
Yeah.
I know,
Um,
but well, I guess he never dropped it, so he's still on his second from the fight. How much longer do you guys think? 1 or 2 turns?
Yeah, maybe 2 more turns.
Okay. Well, then he's going to still attack. And he's going to scream, "You hurt my friend! Taste your own blood!" And swing.
He tastes blood.
Nice.
He tastes so much blood that as soon as you embed him with your battle base, he starts coughing it up through his lungs and it spills out of his mouth. And he just starts coughing and he buckles over and falls to the ground, dead.
Yay!
Heal
Oh,
checks!
Finally.
I immediately
healing
rush
word?
forward.
Hey!
Oh.
That's 1 success.
As Ivy's checking the party, the crowd cheers and starts chanting "Skid, Skid, 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 Skid."
Someone play with the crowd. I'm tending to him.
Dontar, that's up to you.
Alright. He goes and stands over here, looks to the crowd and Thabar. Looks at so he looks around, pumping his arms. Scared, just like in victory, and then he slowly looks at Thabar. And just keeps his eye on him for a little bit longer than he probably should, then moves on and keeps pumping to the rest of the crowd.
As you were making eye contact with Thabar, he was also chanting "Skid" and applauding. As soon as you look away, he starts whistling.
Okay.
We hear it over the intercom.
Oh, it deafens everybody.
Skid, Skid, Skid. He'd be polite and make it so it's not going to be as obnoxious for everyone because there is a chant.
yeah.
But they enjoyed your performance this evening of both blood slaughter and music. Across the way, you see 2 guards going to gather the bodies of whatever remains of the bugbear and bits of golem that are left behind.
Is anybody else trying to do heal checks, or should I roll another death save?
You're gonna have to roll one
I'm
before I
mean,
trying
can.
to heal you, dude. I
try.
have a -2 to wisdom.
I mean,
I guess I can come over and try to heal you.
Not with
or
advantage.
something like that.
hey, even without advantage, it's still a success.
I probably don't have to assist all these people like crowding in on you, so like.
I'll roll
Just two
another.
of us. Yeesh.
All right, I got one more. I got 1 more chance. I'm gonna die if I fail another one.
All right.
At this point, a palanquin comes out for Kyrek, as he hasn't gotten up yet. They're gonna,
a palanquin?
yeah, palanquin.
One of those carry-off stretchers.
Oh,
Yeah, stretcher.
You know,
That's a better
it's-
one.
We should at least stabilize him first.
Yay, I'm stable.
Yeah.
The ones carrying the stretchers don't take him yet. They're gonna wait for you.
Well, I'm stable now.
All right, he's stable. If you want to take him.
They leave him on the ground, but they gently put him on the stretcher to go and take him to the room.
Yay.
Yay! The crowd pauses.
Dontar looks around at you guys, to each of you. That was
Easy.
a fight. I wouldn't consider that easy.
I have full health. That was easy.
It was a lot better than the first fight. Anyway, let's get out of here.
This
Turns
place
out
is
it's a demo.
horrifying.
as there's a snake head as you walk over it.
I'm gonna pick up the snake head and just chuck it.
She'll turn and put on a fake smile as she waves goodbye to the crowd as well.
They scream in excitement as you wave.
And as she goes down the tunnel, she just kind of shudders.
I'll give you a good pat on the back. Very, very low pat on the back, like mid back, but he'll pat you.
So Sadie, where'd you go? Come here.
I've
Cat.
been carried.
As you're walking down, or as being carried down, you see the elvish. You don't see the elvish band, but you stop and you see them looking down upon you. And you see Ray, who actually makes eye contact with you, and she asks, "Are you okay?" Because she didn't expect you to see you on a stretcher.
I mean, you're not awake.
Well, she brushes his cheek, and then she keeps walking down the tunnel, and they take Kyra to his room. Because I thought he was awake in character. My bad.
No, he was still unconscious, just not healed.
Just stable.
Exactly.
As the elvish band still walks down the tunnel, and you're walking back to your room, Ray desperately looks to each of your eyes to see if there'll be some sort of indication if you're gonna help or not.
All right, didn't we decide that we were?
Yep, Ivy would nod at her
Uh,
as they pass by, say nothing else.
She nods back, and then they keep walking past you.
I think was Dontar against it, but we kind of overruled him.
Against the what?
Against leaving?
Or was Dontar on board with that one, or is that one what we overruled him on again?
On board with what?
Leaving with the elves.
Yeah, trying to escape.
You guys never told me about it. I was dead.
Were you dead
Yeah,
at the time?
He was
Yeah,
dead.
I still don't know what's happening.
Ivy is gonna tell him when they get back to the room.
Hopefully in privacy.
Yeah, of
Of
course.
course.
When there's nobody else around.
After that's explained, Tyrak is still laying in bed, just healing. And you're all in your room. When you do get back, you do see that there is a very big jug of water and more lavish food. But this time of fruits, sauteed vegetables and meats. And it's all actually very hot. Nothing's cold.
Dontar will turn to whoever's leading him to the room before they get there. He'll be like, "Do you have any baths?"
You ask this orc-looking creature. He has teeth sticking out of his bottom lip, snaggletooth. Bath?
Baths. I want to be clean.
He looks down at himself and he sees how disgusting he is. He's like, "Oh, bath. No," and he shuts the door.
What? Ugh. Turns back to the others. Ugh. Lets his hair hang again as he slowly trudges to his bed and just face plants onto it. I hate this place.
I'll go over, knock on the door,
There's no response.
start slamming, like pounding the door.
You see a different orc creature guard come up.
Can we get one pitch? What's a word for a big bowl?
Sure.
Tub.
Can we get one tub of water, one tub of no water, and a bunch of towels, please?
Water, no water.
And towels.
He scratches his head. But, not that you can see it, but he walks away.
Okay.
Dontar's face in his pillow. He's like,
Dontar, are you okay?
pulls his head out of the pillow. He's like, "They're not gonna get us the tub of water. That door doesn't look smart at all."
Well, speaking of guards, what is the door? The door's closed, right?
As soon as you start bringing something up, a guard comes over with a bucket, a wooden spoon, a bucket of hot water, and towels.
Oh.
Have a bath, guys. One by
Uh,
one.
He leaves, but then a couple minutes later he comes back with another bucket of hot water and an empty bucket and more towels.
Thank you. This is all we will need.
He proceeds to come back 3 more times after that.
Oh, we each get a
One for
bucket. Okay.
everybody. One for everybody.
Okay. We'll take them.
Well, that's nice. He goes up and
Uh,
cleans
e-
off his arms and legs.
Each time he leaves, you see a piece of fruit's missing.
He's eating our fruit.
That's why he came back so much.
Nice.
But hey, we can all take showers now.
Yeah, we can.
No, not really.
We can use.
If they're just buckets of water, it's not going to be enough water to take a full bath.
Well, there is a tub.
That's
He didn't bring a tub. He just brought.
I thought you said you brought a
um,
tub.
No,
Oh,
he
that's
just brought buckets.
Okay.
We
It's
wanted a
enough-
tub.
it's enough to towel wash at least, where you can get the important areas.
That's what I was doing.
And then the
using
last of the
towels
water
to
can be
wash.
used for hair.
No,
And we could probably use the mirror as like a privacy screen thing
Mm-hmm.
if we move it.
Does the mirror move?
do you try to move it?
I will try to move it.
I think it's a
Uh,
wall. Anyway,
I will roll a strength check to see if I can move this thing.
It doesn't move. But you want to see if you can move it, you can.
Not advantage.
You move it, but it's like it's on a wired string in the back.
I know.
kinda tilts.
I'm just trying to pull like one of these sides out of it.
Wait, you're trying to pull the mirror apart?
Yeah, he wants it to be like this.
I want to try to skew it.
Oh, okay. It's like a separator.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're able to lift it off of its wire, and then you can go and like kind of jerry rig it to stand up with the bed pressed against it.
Okay.
cool.
We now have privacy for showers.
Take some sheets off and get a little bit more privacy.
Just make sure everyone's on this side of the room.
Okay, nice.
Was the chamber pot emptied?
Do you look in the chamber pot?
Of course. That's the first thing I asked when I left.
See a small red box.
Huh?
I pick it up.
Pick it up.
I examine it.
Damn it.
Does it look
It's
like
a-
it's trapped?
No, it's just a small box like you'd see someone give a gift in.
All right, I open it.
You open it. There's a small piece of chocolate.
Ew.
As soon as I see the chocolate, I quickly shove it in my mouth and just be like, "Oh, there's nothing in the box." Throw it on the ground.
So we just see you reach in the toilet and shove something in your mouth.
Brown.
I throw the
think our
box at
friend
you
has
guys.
something-
He's like, "There's nothing in there."
All right.
Yeah, you ate that piece of chocolate. It was
Turn around.
would Dontar like dark chocolate?
Of course, he loves any sort of sweet that someone else doesn't get to eat.
He savors it then, being a rich bitter piece of dark chocolate.
Mm.
But this is where we'll hold our action, as this was a long battling evening for everybody.
Yeah, it sure was.
Guys on this side, girls on this side until bath is done. Woo!
Well,
Clean up your filthy
I
animal.
guess I'm probably in a bed right now because I'm just freaking unconscious.
You're laying in your stretcher. Maybe someone will sponge bath.
I'll move him
I
to his bed and sponge bath him.
He will sponge.
The nice big friend, the nice tiny friend that I am, with a big heart.
There's a sponge bath. But thanks again, Adventures. If you like this video, give us a like. If you like a comment, leave a comment. If you like our stuff, check out our channel for other stuff. But until then, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Goodbye.